Probably he'll take king h1. And it's still even material, but now I get bishop d4, and after he can't really take, because I take, hitting the rook, but also threatening the fork on the rook and the king. And he can't go to... Both the knight covers all the squares from d4. So yeah, from knight d4 I cover e2, I cover c6, I threaten e6. So rook e8. Oh wait, can I take again and go knight d4? And now I'm hitting him the other way. I'm hitting him the other way on f5. On rook f2 I go king g1, hitting the rook, and he can't move it. He can't protect the rooks. The knight covers all the key squares. Gonna do another stream this morning here from India, so let's just see who's online. Get the show on the road. All right, so let's see. So just waiting here to see who's online right now. Doesn't look like there are a lot of people at the moment, but we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I see. I see Chess Bay quickly shows up. Face Chess, hey Face Chess. I didn't see Face Chess in the chat yesterday when I was doing the interview, but I saw a bunch of other guys. Where is everyone tonight? Where is everyone? Maybe I'll try and stream some Bullet. Maybe Gotham Chess. I see Gotham Chess is online. Let's see what Gotham Chess is up to. Maybe I'll try and play Gotham Chess at Bullet. See if the stream can handle it. Hopefully it does. Not sure. But anyway, Face Chess, it's all good. So let's see. So I challenged Gotham Chess at Bullet. Maybe this is gonna be a Bullet stream because it doesn't look like there are that many people online at Blitz right now. So let's see who wants to play. Okay, so I'll play some Bullet. I'll play Black Flash. Actually, my sound's way too low. Let me turn the volume up. Knight f3, d4, probably e4, knight d2. Try to exchange the bishop so he doesn't get anything on this long diagonal. Probably he'll hit the knight. No, he won't hit the knight. I'll take. Maybe not best because he can take with the knight, but knight b5, threaten knight d6, probably rook c1, threaten knight c7, maybe queen c2. If bishop d7, there's knight d6, a6, I'll exchange. Probably pre-move rook c7 also. Bishop e6, I think I can grab, but I'm just going to play it safe this game. Play f3, try to break up this structure a little bit. Rook c8, pretty standard. He'll probably trade. No, knight b1 probably. I'll play bishop d3, cut the f5 square, knight c3 next. Maybe I'll swing the king to d2. And maybe a4. Maybe a4 now. I don't know if it's right, but it seems logical. Although I had e4 to play for e5, which also made sense too. So now I'll play e4. d5. Now I'm going to put a knight on c6 maybe. I could trade first maybe. Takes. Knight c4 check is coming. I could even pre-move it. I'll just play it. Takes. a5, probably rook a1. King d4, a6. Probably rook a5. Now I'm going to release with c5, c6, so it's just winning. Now I'm threatening d6 and rook d5 mate. And shachmat. So that's one in the book. Okay, so before I start that next game, thank you, Johnny DJ316, for subscribing. So yeah, you guys just let me know quickly. Does it sound good? I don't know if I'm dropping frames. I hope I'm not. Maybe I am, but whoops! I didn't mean to play f6 on move 1. I'll just play knight h6, knight f7, and pray that I don't get mated right away. Maybe d6, e5, h4. I'll play h5. Probably e5 now. c6. I don't know if this is very good, but it's something at least. It's a game. Bishop g4, hit the knight on f3. Knight d7. And now if I can get castles one way or the other, I think I'll go short here. I can take maybe, play knight e5. Bishop e2, play like rook a d8. Queen c3. I guess I'll play c5. Maybe not the best try, but now I've got f5 and all kinds of stuff is opening up because it's diagonal. Free piece maybe. Queen b3, knight d4. What is going on here? Or just knight e5 even. Yeah, I'll think just knight e5. f3, maybe c4. If he takes, I take. Now I just take. He'll probably trade. I am way down on the clock, and I'm not sure how well, so I'll play c3 here. Queen c3, I've got knight g4. I'll take. Probably rook g1, king h8. Take, king h8. f4, I think knight g4 makes sense, just to close the g file a little bit. Little bit ugly. g4, rook g8, I think I'm holding here. Rook g7, I just trade. I'll just take and go rook c8. Wait, what? Queen h3, king g6. Queen h6, king f7, and I cover it all. Now I'll just do this. Probably he'll resign here. And just rook a1 mate. Alright, so that's another one. So yeah, you guys let me know in the chat, is it good or not? I mean, I know it's probably laggy still, but hopefully it's okay. Blackjack has left the chat. Okay, that's a bummer. So I guess he only wants to play 2. Come on, Levi, where are you? Let's play some bullet, man. Okay, Twiggy TV says it's not lagging. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. So it's not lagging. Okay, I mean I see some dropped frames still, but okay. Anyway, let's play again. I'll play Black Flash. So this is round 3. Maybe I'll try to adopt him. Maybe. I'm very disappointed that Levi doesn't want to play Bold though. Okay, bishop c4, probably f4. He'll take, I assume, or bishop e7, knight f3. Play d3. I could have taken. No, I actually takes doesn't do anything, so just bishop b3. a5, a3, a4 is possible too. I'll just castle. No rush to take the pawn. Now I'll take it. Bishop a2, queen b6, bishop e3, d5, e5, knight moves, d4, knight e6, bishop e3. I guess I'll take. I don't really want to, but maybe knight e5, queen d3, rook e1. That's rook e1. He can take if he wants to. Bishop d7. How do I take advantage? I guess I'll just trade now. Or he's got something. Somehow I really need the c4 break at some point. Like maybe right now even. Probably bishop e5, or wait, what? Free piece? What am I missing? Takes, king... king f1, queen f7, and rook e3. Ah, the guy's tricky. So, okay, so I'll take... Sorry, guys, it's going to be too hard to explain why I just did that instead of taking the piece, but, anyway, let's see what's happening. So he goes there. Guess I'll take and play, like, queen e4, maybe? Queen h... Okay, but now I'm just too fast, right? Just bishop f5 and d7. GG. And I mean, I'm also way up on the clock here, so... Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, now I just take bishop c4, and And that's all she wrote. That's 3. So yeah, there's a reason. King F1, you Queen F7 check. King G1 and Rook takes E3. So I don't know how many of you are going to catch that, but whoops, did I just blunder? So if he takes with the bishop, I can take with the pawn. Takes with the knight. I guess I'll just take. I could have taken with the D pawn maybe. Alright, just plays bishop E2 and just gives the pawn right back. Interesting. So D3, Rook E8. Thank you, Chessbait, for gifting the sub. Bishop D6, maybe takes. Bishop G3, maybe. Guess I'll just play bishop E6. Okay, B8, B3 probably, and maybe H6. This is a pretty flat game. This one's pretty flat. Queen A5, A6 maybe. I guess I'll play like... I don't really like this position that I've got in this game. Probably I'm going to go C4 in a move. A3, maybe Rook F4 threatens something here. Queen A5. Okay, he's begging me to do this, so I just can't resist. Not with this Queen G6, Queen G2 mate idea coming as well. King H1, threaten the mate on G2. He has to go Rook G1. H5, and now if Rook G3, Bishop F1 picks up the Rook. If this... check, and he only has Queen H2. Oh, so beautiful. I just pick up everything. Queen F3 is to block with the Rook. I take, I pick up the other Rook. Oh, that was beautiful. That was really nice. Of course, I realize now I'm picking up 1 point for every win against this guy, so it's really imperative that I actually do, like, adopt him, because otherwise I'm going to lose, like, a ton of points. A boatload of points. Maybe H6 is coming, maybe not. I don't know if I want to play for that diagonal yet. So C6, I guess I'll take. Probably pawn takes, that's what I expected. And I'm going to go H6 at some point, I think. Bishop C3, maybe trade. Bishop D6. Now I think I'll play H6, try to force him, loosen everything up here. Now I'll take. I'll take, because I'm going to get this long diagonal. It's probably very, very bad. Maybe it's not, actually, because he's playing for D4, so I really need to plug the square. Queen B6, I can take. Takes Queen D5, Bishop E6, not so good. I don't know what E3, I guess I'll just take the pawn. Play Rook C1, protect everything, just play chess. If Rook E8, probably Bishop E2, so he's just going to trade, I assume. He's just going to trade everything down here. Queen A5, Queen D2. Now he can't trade because then he's getting mated on F7. Checkmate! Alright, it's another one in the books. It's halfway there. Let's see what he wants to do this game. D6. I saw something about calming someone down in the chat when I was like flipping there in that half second. I didn't see who said that, but thank you for that comment. That my streams calm you down. To C5, probably he'll take. Castles, Bishop B7. Maybe C4, or just E6, kick the knight away. Knight E5 was not a very good move. What is this? I think I can play Queen E7 even, right? Because Bishop H4, I've got G5. Free piece. Pieces are hanging here for white. Just grab. Maybe just... What, he wants to go... Queen C7, I've got Knight E5. And now, if he Queen B6, I can even just trade. I think I'll just trade and go like C4, kick the bishop out of there. Now, how do I play this? H3, maybe just Rook C8 and Rook C6. Seems logical enough. Now I'm going to go Queen C7, Knight E7, Knight F8, and again, it's just a very good position. I'm up a piece, as long as I don't blunder F6 or something. Although I'm going to blunder it intentionally here, because I've got Rook A8 at the end. I've got Rook A8 here. Oops. Whoops, that was a bad mistake. Maybe Queen B6, Rook B7, Queen A7, Queen B7 trade, and the knight hangs at the end. Okay, trade. E5, I can go king f7. Okay, but now I just get knight f4 and it's just all over. Or knight e5, h3 maybe. Because I'm going to go bishop f4 and rook g8 and everything just collapses. Throw in a check. Actually, am I really slow this game or something? There's no mate. And now I'm going to go rook d2, rook d1 mate. And that's all she wrote. Alright. That's 6 up, 4 to go. Guess I'll take with the pawn. I could take the other way too. b6, knight c5, just bishop c2, and the knight's under attack. Maybe d5. d5 maybe allows e6. Not best, but it's probably okay. Probably he'll move the knight. Or he'll play knight c5, rook e1. Guess I'll play rook c1 here. Rook b1 maybe is better to go bishop a4 or something, but it is bullet. I should stop trying to analyze too deeply. Take. Takes with the knight. I'll play knight d4 maybe. But did I just give him... It's important I don't give him like some e5 break. It's actually very important here not to give him e5. 5, I'll kick the knight back. Queen e3. Maybe angle for queen h6 here. If f6, I want to go knight d4, knight c6. Or knight e6, depending. Multiple options. So he takes, I'll take. This looks slightly dubious, because now he's giving me this very nice e6 square. And I'm going to take full advantage of it. And now I move the rook off so he can't take and take the rook either. Queen b4, just rook e1, threaten to take, threaten g5 maybe, and rook g6. And also d6 is a big threat here too. Actually, d6 is just GG. I think I can take. And I can take because when he checks, I go king h2. Or king g2, it doesn't matter. And when he goes queen g6, I just trade. And I'm too fast here with the d-pawn because I've got rook e8. GG, 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 yo. Alright, three more to go for the adoption. I'm gonna laugh if he does some bishop h6 or something here in one of these games. But he's not gonna try it, so a4, b4, c5, probably c3, knight f6. Maybe I'll play h5, maybe not. I guess I'll play h5 to play h4. Goes h4, knight g4, g5. I guess I'll trade and go like queen a5 maybe. Okay, I'll just castle. He'll probably castle now. Maybe rook b8. Queen c7 at some point, I suppose. Maybe. Or I'll just... I don't know if taking was so bright, but I mean, there are issues because this knight cuts the square on e3 as well, so everything's a little bit loose here for white. I mean, bishop e3 is still completely fine, but it looks like a good position. Oh, there goes everything. I can play knight f2. Knight e5 allows bishop e1, so I'll just throw in a check. I'll make him give up the exchange. Now I'm just up a whole rook, so it's bishop c8. Probably he won't exchange, so I'll throw in a rook b2. It's protected by the bishop. Queen f1. I could get really fancy and play some like knight d3 or something, but there's no need for it in this game. Guess I'll just play like queen d7. I mean, the rook protects f7, so he can't take here. I've also got two bishops, so I'm probably going to go like queen g3 and just mate him this way. Bishop e5, queen h2. h4 is hanging. And that's all she wrote. Alright, 8 up, 8 up. 2 more to go. I guess I'll play knight f3. 3, e4. So he plays h5, so maybe he's getting a little bit desperate now. Because h5, I guess give him knight d4. Not such a big deal. Maybe just c3, kick the knight away. I guess I can take here and play knight c4, actually. Because he can't protect. Everything's a little bit loose here, right in the center. So he can't really hold everything together. Queen c5. Whoa, b4 maybe? Is he going to lose this knight somehow? Queen b5. I'll just play a4. Now he's going to have to go back to d7. I just take e5. And now it's very, very nice. Knight c4. The queen, I'll play queen b3. Maybe something along both diagonals. h4 does not really concern me. I'll just play knight e5. Put more pressure on the knight. c6. I could play b5 and overload him. But I don't know. I'll just go g4. I don't know if g4 is right, but checkmate. Checkmate. Bishop d6. Bishop h2. Queen f6. I'll just play d4. Castles. I'll just castle this way. Knight f4 doesn't really worry me. I can just take and play rook e1. And just rook e4 next move. No mate on h2 allowed. Pick up some rooks. No need. I'm just going to play b5 and mate him on the queen side. I'll just take, threaten mate. I'll take the rook. I'll sack on c7 if I need to. He's going to go queen f4. He's not going to go queen f4, so now I just win this way instead. Maybe there's no actual mate. Well, this. I've just got bishop c6 check, picking up the rook on c8. Maybe throw in a check, throw in another queen with mate. So that's 9 up. Time to go for glory. Going for the adoption. b5, maybe knight d7. Or maybe he'll throw in a4 here. He doesn't. Okay. a4, b4, probably c5, c3. We're going to play the same kind of dance. This knight f6. Knight g3, h5. If e5, I just take and take f3. e5, I just take, though. And free pieces everywhere. I mean, he can take f6, but he gets 2 pieces for the queen, and it's not enough. But I guess there are no other actual... Yeah, so he's going to do it. I was wondering if I should have just pre-moved that. Guess I'll take on c3. He's got bishop e4, rook c8. But I think the problem here for white is he can't really protect everything. I guess he has bishop h6 to try and hang on, but after knight e2, I think I'll just grab the pawn. There's no need to leave it on the board. Knight f6, hit the bishop. Just e6, and now I'm completely solid. g5 is a possibility. Knight g4 is a move. I guess I'll just go king e7, knight d3, knight d7. Bishop f4, just e5. f6, and this is looking even better. I could play rook h7. I'm just going to put the rook on the b file. Maybe knight b6. I guess I gave him a5. That was a little bit unnecessary. Rook b1, knight d6. Okay, he does find knight b6. Actually, I've got to be a little bit careful. Maybe knight f5, so I can take. Maybe knight b5 is slightly better. Bishop c1, e4, he can't take, so I've got mate on d1, back rankers. Maybe just queen c6. e3, try to just open up the position here. I don't know why I just played h4, that was stupid. Take. Threaten g3, throw in another check. Go the other way, threaten a check here. Take the knight, and... that should be all she wrote in a second. e2, he'll take. Or I make a queen. Check. Check. And that's mate. And that's all she wrote. So, alright, that's 2. Alright, so that's 10 in a row. So that's a good start to the day. Get an adoption under the belt. Let's see, has anyone else come back online at Blitz? Okay, one random's online. I could try to play him maybe, but I'd prefer to play Blitz at the moment, especially since I'm playing from India. Yeah, I guess that's another adoption. So just quickly while I take a short break, NotFX says at GM Hikaru, or at do you find Do you find talking out your moves helpful, or do you just do it for our benefit? I do it for your benefit. I mean, I think generally within, I'm always thinking about things, but generally trying to explain it, it makes a big difference. So connection seems good. I mean, okay, if the connection seems good, I'll try then. I'll try a few games to see if I'm not. Because, I mean, that guy was a little bit slow, but against someone who's pretty fast, we'll see see if I'm lagging or not. Because even though I generally am pretty fast, if I'm, what's this, bishop g4, I guess I'll play knight c6. Bishop e2, maybe e6. Probably castles. Play d5. Throw in a knight f5, throw in an h5. Throw in an h4. c3, maybe knight e7, bishop h6 maybe. Guess I'll go for it. He's going to play for c4. I'm playing this a rather weird way, but I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what he's gonna do. Maybe knight g6, knight f4, but I gave him bishop g4. I'll play queen b5. I'll offer an exchange of queens. Maybe not right, because he can actually exchange, maybe. Queen c2, maybe knight f4. And I've completely bungled this. This is not good. Queen c4, offer an exchange of the queens. I mean, if he doesn't take... maybe knight e3? Just a5, try to open it up a little bit here. b5. I guess I'll castle. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't actually have any way to really take advantage here. So, rook g8. King b8 maybe? I think I'll take. Throw on a check. Throw on a rook h2. He doesn't have rook a3 yet, does he? No, mate on a6. h3. h2. Maybe throw on a check. Throw on a takes, throw on a takes. Throw on a takes, throw on a check, pick up the rook. And that's all she wrote. Alright, another one in the books. Sorry guys, I'm not reading the chat, but I'm trying to adopt this guy, so that's trying to be relatively serious. Takes, I'll take e4. I guess I'll play bishop c4. Let's go for it. Let's be bold and aggressive with h4, h5 this game. c5, I'll play d5. He'll probably play b5, I assume. Or no, he plays knight d7, so h5. Takes. Maybe bishop g5. Now I could take, but I'm just going to go bishop e2. Probably knight d2 next move. b4. Why not? If he takes on e4, I'll take and go queen h4. And I trust that my intuition is good here. In fact, actually, he's just made it. Rook e8, queen h7, king f8, bishop h6. GG. Just GG. So check, king f1. And yeah, I mean, he's just got nothing. It's just check. I could even pre-move it, but I'm not going to because I'm up so much time. Resigns. Okay, that's 2 up. dc5, queen a5. 5, I think b6 is the move if I remember correctly. Bishop b5, queen b7. c3, I can just play like knight c6 or knight f6 even. This is a little bit ugly. I'll play f6 and try to put the knight on f7 maybe. Kind of ugly. Kind of ugly. Probably bishop c3, a6, kick the bishop. Maybe I'll kick the knight as well. Play h5. I don't trust. I'm going to go b5, b4. Or knight h6. Why not? Maybe e5, fix the pawns. He'll trade. Queen g4, knight e7. Queen h3, bishop g7. I think I'm still okay, maybe. Knight f3. Maybe b4, kick the bishop first. d5. Wait, but now he's hitting the pawn. Oops, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake, actually. Now I'm in a lot of trouble. Because now, I just messed that up completely by playing. So bad. Okay, anyway, let's see if I can just terrible, though. It's just terrible. He's just got knight c4, and I can't hold everything here. Although, maybe, I'll try. I'll see if I can do something. Throw in a check, takes. Maybe, like... I've just got nothing. I'm just completely busted this game. Takes, maybe. Okay. Oh, I'm getting somewhere here, though. But I'm way up on the clock. I'm up on the clock. Yeah! Come on! Woo! Alright, that's 3. 7 to go. You gonna see like a Magnus line or something? Knight d7, c5. Oh, he played knight e4. He didn't play what I thought he was gonna play, so b4. Maybe b6, just castles. Bishop f6, I'll just castle anyway. Maybe knight a4, try to do something on the square since he loosened it. Queen e8, knight e5, try to exchange. Takes, I'll take, because I've got this b6 square. Maybe knight b6, put some pressure on this. And I think I'll just exchange and try to open up, because he's got this really bad bishop. Takes. But he can go to e8 maybe. Not good. So bishop e8, rook f1. I guess I'll take with the rook. Try to play some kind of long endgame here. Maybe queen f4, offer an exchange. Queen f5, but now I can take and get in. I can get in the back door with knight d6. And yeah, this is just completely winning now. Okay, that's another one up. 4 up. I am surging. That last game was really bad, so I'm going to switch it up this game. Bishop b6. Castles. How does this go? Bishop g5. I feel like I've looked at this, but not recently, so I'm just going to go by feel and trust that I don't just lose into 2 moves. Bishop b5. I think I can take. How does this go? Takes d4. Just take. Knight d5. I've got knight e6. It takes. I'll take. Maybe I misplayed this. Okay, but I've got a pawn and knight b4. He's going to take on c7. Maybe like h6. Bishop d2. Knight c6 maybe. Because I've got rook e2 here. Goes rook e1. Can exchange. Don't really like the position that I've gotten. So rook d8 maybe. But I gave him king e1. Or king c1. Doesn't take advantage. Knight b4 maybe. Threaten a mate. Guess I'll play a5. I'll let him take on b7. Throw in a check. Throw in a rook d2. Throw in a... That's a pawn. Maybe Try to open up everything here. F4, just play F6. I need my pawns to become fast here, so go knight d5, maybe knight e3 next. Throw on a pre-move, knight c2. Throw on a check, pick up the pawn. Pick up the... let's see, 97 maybe? Free rook. Yeah, there we go. That's another one. 5 up. 5 up, 5 down. Now queen c7. I'll play knight e5. F4 maybe. Trade. Bishop c4. Or whoops, did I just blunder? He can take on d4. Oops. Somehow it's not so clear though, because e4 is weak at the same time. So maybe just like bishop e2, bishop c5, queen c4, b5. I just take. Maybe queen c4. Try to exchange the queens. Queen b6, queen b3. b8, I'll trade. Rook b6, knight c4. Bishop b6, maybe knight c4 anyway. Bishop f2, hit the pawn on a7. Maybe come back and just castle next move. Knight d5, I guess I'll play a4. I'm going to start running the a pawn down the board now. Well, I gave him bishop b5. It was not so smart. Rook e4. Moves the bishop somewhere. I've got the outside a pawn, which could be very big. Because this pawn can go to a7. He can't take on a5 because I take, and I've got a back ranker on e8. Oops, whoa, what just happened? Bishop d6, rook d7. Now the a pawn just goes all the way up the board. Now I'm going to double on the 7th. And that's all she wrote. Maybe h4, g4 is possible. Just g5, try to open the whole thing up. I guess g6, try to do even more damage here. And now I think he's just completely lost. Bishop f4, rook b8, next move. Rook c3, king g4, rook c8. Can even just take and bishop b8, and he can't move the bishop because he's just like mated. And now he doesn't even have a move. King h8 loses, rook a7, I just take, and that's all she wrote. 6 up. d4, knight f6. Let's play something. Maybe play Grunfeld, see what he wants to do against this. b1, castles. Let's trade. This is not very good, mind you, but maybe like b5, bishop b7, h4, bishop b7, h5, e6. Try to blast the center, h6. I guess I'll just take with the queen. Bishop h8. Maybe like rook c8, put pressure on the bishop. And I think white's in a lot of trouble now. Rook c3, b4 maybe. I think white's just lost here. d1. I think I can play knight d7. Because if I take, he wanted to take and back rank me with rook d8. But he's got knight d4. Ugh. I thought I had this one under lockdown. Queen b2, maybe knight b6 for knight a4. think knight a4 wins. Oh, did I have just bishop take? I had just bishop takes c3 actually. Bishop takes c3 was just a free piece. But this one's winning too because I don't even care about my queen. I'm just going to take everything off the board. And I mean, because I'm just up too much material here. White can't survive. So I'll just take bishop f6, rook e4, rook d1. He hangs the bishop. So it resigns. So that's another one in the books. Let's go for 8, you guys. Maybe bishop b5, f4, f6, knight f3. Queen e7. I think it's takes and like knight e5 or something. g3, queen e4, queen f3, queen c2 walks into queen f7. So now I just take, and now I'm just up a bunch of material. I'm up 2 pawns. He'll castle, obviously. Knight c3. Maybe bishop a3 is possible too, but this looks like it should be good enough. We take, so I'll have to take on e4, and I think even just like knight a5, knight c4 looks really, really nice. Bishop d5. I guess I'll castle. Why not? Play rook f2. Maybe I wasn't so precise in how I played this, but knight c6. Put pressure on this pawn. Free pawn! I'm gonna gobble them all. Okay, 8, knight b5, rook a2. I think I'll just take and play like rook f1. Rook f4 maybe, next move. And now e4 is loose. f1. Throw in a check, rook e8. I'm gonna get infiltration with rook e7 and GG yo, GG. g6, I'll take. Now I'm threatening mate on h4. I've got g4. Or I can just take d5 even, because on takes rook f5. Bishop c8. I guess like bishop f6. Now I'm threatening g4. I guess I can just take. Play rook a. Oh, is he going for a stalemate? Oh, he's going for a stalemate. Shoot. But it's not stalemate, because I can take with the pawn. Nope. 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 No draw. No draw. Guess I'll play something more standard this time. Knight f6, probably just castle. d3, maybe knight a6 and c5. Knight b4, knight d3. Pretty normal. Oops, did I just blunder bishop e2? Oops, 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 and now he's got a3. Ah, this is an ugly pawn structure that I got myself into. Maybe knight c7, knight d7. Knight b6, hit the bishop. Although now I can play e6, maybe knight e6, knight d4. It's not so bad, maybe. Bishop e3, knight c4, I guess I'll just trade. Play like rook e8, hit the pawn. a4, hit the pawn. Hit the bishop, hit the pawn everywhere, hit everything. Bishop e2, take. b3, can I take and just play queen b3? Yeah, queen e2, I just go queen b3 and I'm just completely winning. B takes a4. Oh, does this work for him? Ugh. Grab a pawn, probably d5 or rook a4 maybe. Bishop d4. Everything's protected, right? Guess I'll just take. Although this game, I'm slow. This game, I'm not up on the clock. So this game's going to require some fast moves. Maybe queen e7. d4, pre-move knight e5. c3. Knight c6 maybe. Whoops. But I'm going to get a pawn to b2. Threaten a mate. Throw in a check. And that's all she wrote. That's another one in the books. 9 up, 9 down. Alright, time to go for the adoption. Probably c6, knight c3. Takes. 4, trade. Probably g3 next move. Or knight e5. I guess I'll just play g3. King g2 maybe. Oh, am I lagging? Am I suddenly lagging? Oh, this is going to be painful if I just start lagging suddenly. Okay, let's open it up. Because if I'm lagging, I need to try and win this game like ASAP. Takes, ab3, queen g4. Queen g4 anyway. Ah, he's got knight g6. That's a good move. Ugh. Am I starting to lag again? Okay, h5. Yeah, okay, you guys. I mean, I'm not even going to try because I was starting to lag really badly there at the end. Ordinarily, I would have won this game. King h7, I play rook takes e7 because he can't take of mate. But I mean, I'm lagging too much suddenly at the bullet, so I'm not going to do it. I mean, I would have loved to. I mean, maybe I should have tried anyway, but when I'm losing like 15 points a game, I wasn't feeling it. So, you know, it's no big deal. Maybe I had enough time to win this. What did I have? I had 18 seconds. But I was losing about 5 seconds, so probably... No, he could have played queen e7, takes, queen e4. Maybe I could have won it in time. I want to say if we got to that point, probably I wouldn't have won it, though, because I'm lagging. I'm just lagging too much at the bullet. So, you know, it's not a big deal. What did I get? 9.5 out of 10? So let's get back to Blitz. So I'll play some Tampa chess now. Yeah, I would have loved to have gone for that. I mean, I would have won that game if there was no lag. But with the lag, I mean, it's too risky because I think I lost at least 10 seconds that game. I want to say because of the lag. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but it felt like it was at least 10 seconds. So knight h5. Okay, why did I play e5 exactly? I don't know what I'm doing this game. I'll play e6 maybe. Some like bishop d3. Yeah, that was kind of weird. But anyway, still, you know, no big deal. Alright, now it's back to Blitz though. So, ooh, knight g5? This looks pretty ugly for black. Because knight g3, I'm going to throw in a check, and then hg, and then everything's just collapsing on the h file. Thank you, by the way, thank you, Clara Cottontail, for donating. So yeah, now that I'm back to playing Blitz, I'll pay more attention to the chat, you guys. So knight f3. Pretty good position. These knights aren't great. He's got these kind of this weird pawn structure that's not ideal. I can play knight h4 maybe. Threaten bishop g6. Threaten knight g6. multiple ideas, so I'll pre-move hg3 as well, just in case he takes. Queen c6, knight g6, I guess, is a move. Bishop g6 looks fine. Bishop e2 looks fine. Everything looks really good here. So I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll just castle. Why not? So that I can play knight g6 without g2 hanging. Takes. Take with the h-pawn. e5. Takes. Knight g6. Double attack. No, I didn't have to take the draw. I would have gone rook. I would have gone rook takes e7 under cooked chicken. So no, I would not have taken the draw. I had 18 seconds and I was losing time in a hurry. So no, I would not have taken a draw if I wasn't lagging. So I'll play g6, bishop g7. See what he wants to do. d3. Some kind of weird, like, closed Sicilian that I'm playing in a very strange manner, so maybe f5. This bishop doesn't normally belong on this diagonal, so I don't really know what I'm doing this game, but I'm doing something. I just don't know if it's any good. Thank you, Cat Thrower, for subscribing. So castles, maybe knight f7's a move. Maybe queen c8, but I think I'll just play e6, solidify the pawn structure a little bit here. Maybe knight f7, knight g4, but just avoid anything really. Logical move. Biotelemera says, how is Oh, and by the way, thank you Maru Nopo for donating. Appreciate it. So e5, I guess I'll take. He'll take. This is a little bit ugly. Maybe a6. a6 to cut off the b5 square from the knight. So d4. This is kind of ugly. I don't really want him to go d5, but if I guess I'll take and play knight f7. Try to exchange the knights here. I'm a little bit worse here, probably. I don't know how much worse. A little bit worse. Bishop e3. Play b5. I could also play like d5 maybe. I mean, d5, I'm just giving up a pawn, though. I don't really want to do that. But I'll do it anyway. I'll play queen b6, queen c8, and I'll follow it up with rook b7, knight d7. Try to put pressure on the b2 and c2 pawns. So let's see what he wants to do here. So yeah, so you guys should really actually say thanks to Chespe and T, because I saw them both in the Twitch chat when I was doing my interview yesterday, and I heard there was something about people wanted me to do a stream from India, so so I figured, you know, why not? Utterly Milk says, "Hey Knock, have you changed from your curry diet, or did you manage to resist it?" No, I mean I can't resist it. I mean you only come to India like this is my first time ever in India. So like resisting curry, like this is like, you know, where it's from. This is the heart of it all. Like to say no to curry is just like, it's just not realistic for me. So my way of resisting is just like eating 2 meals a day. So right now I'm eating like breakfast and dinner, and I might add even at breakfast they usually have some curry. They always have like dal and all this other terribly unhealthy but really delicious food. So. Queen d2, I think he's dropping a piece now. He moves the bishop, b5, knight c5, queen d5, check, rut row, everything collapses. Rut row, queen d5 is coming. Yeah, this is just game over. Thank you, Aquila Ungula, for subscribing for 2 months in a row. So maybe I'll try to adopt a Corey, maybe. We'll see. So I'll play bishop f4, probably e3 or knight d2, something like that. Maybe knight c3, just keep it simple, e4. Actually, this is what we played last game, matter of fact. So h3, create a square for my bishop, no bishop g4. pretty reasonable position. I could play e5 again, and I think I'm going to do it. Probably he'll go knight e8, bishop c4, try to do something over here. Maybe it's not so clear. I think I'll play bishop c4. Knight b6, bishop b3. Plays d5. Now that's kind of aggressive. I think I'll play a4 to threaten e5. I'll make him play a5, and now I'll just play queen e2. I don't know if a4 was good or not good, but I just can't really resist. I could castle here. Could also go h4 maybe. Or what am I gonna do? I guess I'll just castle and play rook e1. He's gonna go like knight c7, knight e6 most likely. I think I'll play queen d2, hit the pawn. Maybe knight e2, c3, bishop c2 seems logical. If bishop f5, knight g3 hits the bishop. So knight c7, c3. Probably knight e6 now, I would assume. Goes bishop f5. Now I'll play knight g3, hit the bishop. This is a little bit ugly for black. So let's see what he's going to do here. Doc WHOP says, what do you think of rook d8 in yesterday's game? I thought rook d8 was actually a very original idea. It's quite interesting. I'm kind of curious to see, am I lagging or is he just deep in the tank? It looks like you guys are. I see your messages. So he's just thinking. Okay, bishop e4. I kind of thought that was possible. I guess queen e2 is a move. Maybe knight h2. Just threaten f3. Quite simple. Queen d7. Play f3. I could also take and play rook e. Actually, what's wrong? I think just takes and rook e1 looks really, really nice. If f5, I can just take and e4 is hanging. This is just a terrible position for black. Bigfoot says, when will we get a Hikaru Tactics stream, though? So you mean me doing Tactics Trainer? Is that what you guys mean? I mean, I could... I assume that's what you mean, right, Bigfoot? Is that what you mean, or am I just misunderstanding completely? So rook d8, I'll just grab this e4 pawn. Now I'm threatening bishop h6 and rook h4 as well, with all kinds of stuff hanging. He didn't see it, so now I just take and rook h4, and ooh, this is just really, really ugly for black. Probably he'll just resign here. So Bigfoot. So yeah, so Bigfoot is saying that? Okay. Let me see. So I already promised what? When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll play for 24 hours, right? So we'll see if I modify that slightly, because I feel like that's going to be really, really rough. Maybe when I hit 500, you'll get your tactics stream when I hit 500. That's what I'll do. Once I hit 500 subs, you'll get your tactics. To b5, b4. Knight e2, I guess I just take. Takes with the knight. I feel like I did something wrong this game. Maybe I hung a pawn. I feel like I did something slightly wrong this game. But maybe it's not a big deal, because I can just play e5, knight f6. And just d5, try to play actively, open the whole thing up. Thank you, Swole19, for subscribing. Thank you, X Chronic, for subscribing. So if I get up to 500 during this stream, then I'll know why. I'll know exactly why. So bishop f2, I'll just castle. Castles, queen c7. My Straka says, Hikaru, would you recommend a DGT chessboard? I've been considered buying one and want to know if you like them. I mean, I think it depends for which reason you're trying to buy a DGT. Are you buying a DGT because are you buying a DGT because you plan on like using it to like play games? Is it because you're an organizer? For which reason? Thank you, Chess Bay, for all those subs that you just gifted. Rook e1, I think I can just take on c2 maybe. Queen c2 takes, knight e5, rook b2. Pretty ugly. I mean, I guess white's okay here, probably. It's tricky, though. This is a tricky position for both of us. Because, I mean, I've got this rook, I've got this rook and this knight on d5. He can probably play rook d1 and pin the knight, but I can also play, like, bishop f6 to hold the rook, which I think I will do. Just hold the rook, knight c3 is my next move if I get the chance. Thank you, Clara Cottontail, for gifting subs. So knight g4, bishop c3 now, and I hit the rook. And now he can't really take advantage of this pin that he's got on the d-file. And at the same time, his rooks are very clumsy, too. Like, actually, rook e4 is the only square that his rook can't be captured by one of my bishops, basically. And on rook e4, I think I can even play bishop e2, maybe? Or rook e4, even f5, hitting the knight and the rook. So I think white's got some big problems here. See, look what you started, Bigfoot. Look what you started. Now I'm going to get to 500. I'm going to have to do some tactics. I've done tactics before. Whoa, bishop b6. Whoa, what is this? Maybe it's a good... Oh, bishop b6 was like a pretty good move. But if I play rook b8, he can still hit my bishop. So I probably... but rook a8 then takes, and b5 hangs at the end. So I can't really do that. So probably I should play rook b8 just to keep attacking the bishop. His rook's under attack. Everything's still kind of loose here, though. Everything's very loose in this position. So, yeah, I've done tactics. I think I've done tactics for about an hour to like an hour and a half at most. But I'll see what I can do. See if I can do like a 2-hour tactics stream. Rook d5. I think I will. I guess I can take the rook now. Takes rook b5. Rook a2 is probably okay, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to take because he can't double the rooks because my bishop covers e8. So he can't like go rook d8, and try for rook g8 with the mate because the knight holds all the squares. Rook e7, rook b1, king f2. Don't quite have it. If I play h5, he's got knight h6, so I assume that's his idea. I think I'll just play king g7, no knight h6. King steps out of any checks, and I think I'm doing quite well. Although I did give him h4. Maybe I should have thrown in rook b1, king f2, king g7, because now I can play h4 and run with the king to the other side. So maybe that was a slight mistake. Very, very, very minor mistake, mind you. I'm still much better because I'm going to end up with a very nice passed b-pawn in about 30 seconds. So I could play bishop. I'll just take. I mean, my rook's in front of the pawn, so I can't run it straight down, but he just resigns anyway, so... Alright, 4 up. Knight f6, e3. Are you going to show tactics? King Goldman says, are you going to show tactics on some of the games that you've played? I thought I'd do tactics trainer. If you guys want me to do some kind of stream on actual tactics from games, I could. I mean, I was thinking it might be actually very. I don't know if there's a way to set it up, but it might be like very funny and very embarrassing if someone can like. Maybe you can set it up on tactics trainer or something where like they're only your games or something, and like I'll see tactics that I had in games, then like I won't remember what game it is. I was thinking that would be highly embarrassing if that happened. So knight e7. I guess I'll play e4. Fix the pawn so he doesn't ever have some e4. Maybe just like knight d2 or maybe knight a3 to go knight c4. Maybe. Seems kind of okay. I don't love it, but this has not worked out the way I wanted it to. So let's see. A6, maybe knight c4, hit the pawn on e5. Thank you, Prime, for subscribing. I think that was Prime, yeah. Knight d4, I can take. I can play c3. Maybe bishop a3, hit the knight. Try to get some kind of good knight against bad bishop endgame here. Is maybe an idea. I don't know if it makes sense, but it seems reasonable. So rook e8. I could play c3. I think I'll play c3. He can just we'll trade on f3, and then I'm gonna hope that I can win an endgame. So maybe takes, queen f3, move the knight, rook d1. Just very harmonious. So knight e6. Now if I go to e2, he's got knight f4, so I will go the other way, queen c2, to put the rook on d1, take control of the d file. I've also got the bishops, and the bishops look a little bit funny here on a3 and f3, but because he's got his knights here, I'm going to go knight e3 and take the square. Whereas he can't put a pawn on c6 to take away the d5 square from my knight. So this position's already looking really, really nice again. Thank you, DSH3 Hunt, for subscribing. Bigfoot says, it's okay, Hikaru. You don't have to do tactics trainer on stream. We're not good at everything. I mean, I think I am like 3,400 a tactics trainer, but like I never really understand because I see some people who are like 3,600 who are like IMs or not even IMs, and I kind of wonder. I mean, that's disregarding the guys who are like 5,000 who obviously, I mean, they're just cheating. But I mean, I am like 3,400, so it's not so bad. He played knight f4. I didn't even notice that. Okay, I guess I'll just play g3, kick the knight. I mean, knight h3, I go king g2. He's kind of losing the way because, like, basically I'm improving all my pieces here, and he just keeps moving his knights around, and he's not developing his rook, and now his d5 is coming. His knight's on a bad square now as well because I can play h4 and kick it. So he's basically helping me, like, just put all my pieces on much better squares. Now I'll play h4. Knight e6, knight g4, and his queen is completely trapped. How's that for tactics? No, knight e6, yeah, knight e6, just knight g4, and the queen's completely trapped. Bye-bye. Knight f4 takes. And if he plays queen f4, I have bishop c1 trapping the queen again. If he takes on h4, I have rook h1 trapping his queen the other way. So, like, he sacked a piece, but he doesn't even get any kind of, like, fake visual that he's okay or he's getting some attack. So queen c6. Now I can just like do anything, but I'll just take on e5. He'll play knight f5 as expected. He's hitting the pawn on h4, but I don't really care. I'll just play rook d5, knight h4, king h3 maybe. I guess he's still got knight f5 back or g5, but oh, he's gonna go queen h6. So I just allow some nonsense. Looks like I allowed some nonsense. Maybe f4, queen h6. I'll just like take. Play like bishop g4 maybe. Knight g6, queen f2. And I mean, again, it's still a piece. At the end of the day, it's still a piece. Play rook g1. I could play like queen f5. I could even just sack maybe. Actually, why not? Let's just sack. Takes. Play like bishop c1. Hit the queen. And I'll just take and go c4. Open up another diagonal. And okay, so that's another one. So that's 5. Goran Zerich says, "What a joy to watch Hikaru in a great mood and just dominating games." Yeah, I mean, I'm playing well actually. Nihal's online. I see Nihal Sarah and he's online. So like, I mean, I guess he's not playing the Blitz. So I mean, it would be kind of funny if like I played him because I'm pretty sure he's in the hotel, which means he's just like sitting in his room on chess.com as well. That would be pretty funny. Is Corey done? He doesn't want to play anymore. Is Corey done? I think Corey's done. It looks like he's done. So Tampa Chess I think is done. He doesn't want to get adopted. So who else is online? Let's see. So I sent out a challenge to Michael to QD2. I'd rather not play Nihal right now. I mean, but if there's no one else online, I'll play him. Okay, I'll play Nakachuk. I see another Indian flag though, so this is another Indian. Oh, I didn't realize Nakachuk. So he's just like he must be a fan of mine, maybe. Knight f3. I'll play b6. Play like a Queen's Indian. See what he wants to do. a3, bishop b7. Some of you guys are saying play Ben. I didn't actually see a challenge from Ben or see Ben online, but Ben's not anywhere near the top as far as I can tell for the Blitz players. So, I mean, once he gets his rating up to like 27, I see him on that top 20 on the chess.com list or top 30, whatever it is. Like, then I'll play him. So you can take with the queen or the pawn. Both are playable. Most people take with the pawn. Guess I'll play like c5, bishop d3, queen c7. I think you're supposed to castle here. Is that how it goes? Although castles I can trade and play an endgame, which is completely fine for black. You can't go queen e2 because then I take, and I have queen c3 check, hitting the king and the rook. So, oh, you guys want a bong cloud? The bong cloud? I mean, maybe I'll see if I can throw in a bong cloud against somebody. Probably not this guy. I feel like that would be a little bit insulting against this guy. Maybe I should have played rook c3. I don't know why I didn't do that first. That would have made more sense. Thank you, Body Slider, for subscribing. So I could castle. I could play e5 maybe. I think I'll play e5 here because I want to go king e7, but if I go king e7 right away is e5, bishop b8, then he gets bishop b4 check. So by playing e5 and fixing the pawns, he can't push, and I'll go king e7 next move. So bishop b4, that is a good move. That is a very good move, actually. I did not see that. That's a very good move. I'm going to gambit a pawn. So I'll play king e7, he'll take, and I'll go bishop c5. I don't really want to do this, but I don't see anything better. So he's going to take, and I'll go bishop c5. I'll probably play a5 to try and get knight c5, hitting the bishop on d3 and the pawn on e4 if I can. So rook d1, a5's a move, but I'll play rook d8 first because a5 he had bishop b5, hitting the knight on d7. Now bishop b5, I just go bishop takes e4. Yeah, so you guys are, so bishop b5 anyway, but that's a free pawn, I think. So I take, I'll pre-move takes, because he can take. Maybe I had bishop f3 first. Maybe I had bishop f3 first. Now this is interesting, because I'm wondering if I actually should take with the pawn, but I figure with the 2 against 1, I should keep the structure intact as long as possible. B takes was, I was thinking, was maybe I could get the pawn to c2 really fast. Nonetheless, this is pretty good. So f4, rook c2, king e6, avoid any tricks with the knight moves, and now I go rook a2, and white's just going to lose because these 2 pawns are just much too fast. King e3, I guess I'll just take on a3. King d4, just take on g2. Knight c4. I can play rook a4. Wow, rook f3? Rook f3 looks good, because if king e4, I have rook f1. And he can't hang on to the f4 pawn. So that's, it should be GG here. Yeah, I mean, it's just game over. King c3. Where do I want to put the bishop? I can put the bishop anywhere. But I'll play rook f3 again. Rook d3. I could even sack probably, but bishop f1 looks simplest, because now rook d6 I just take on e5, and if he trades I'm just up a bunch of pawns. So alright, so that's 1 up. G6, I guess I'll play more London stuff. Maybe e4. Queen d2. Yeah, sorry guys if this is a little bit boring. I mean, there aren't that many people online. I mean, I guess it's 8:45 here, so what's that mean? It's 10:15? Is it? I think it's 10. Is it 10:15 in I think it's 10:15 Eastern if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not certain. But it's 10:15 on a Sunday, and I assume some people are probably watching the Cowgirls lose again to Philadelphia, is my guess. Rook e8. So he's begging me to play e5. I kind of want to, but it doesn't feel right. So I think I'll just play bishop h6 here. e5, I'll take. He'll take. This just bishop e2, or doesn't look quite right. I kind of misplayed this a little bit. So takes. Don't really want to castle long. I guess I'll just play bishop d3 and castle short. Maybe go for queen e3. So a5. This queen e3. I want to create a square so I have knight d2, knight c4 at some point. Plays b6. I'll play like, I guess I'll just castle. Knight c5, rook d1. So he plays queen c7. Interesting. Play bishop c4, maybe knight g5, hit the pawn on f7. Why not? Let's go for it. All aboard the train. Bishop e6. I guess I'll take. Takes. Can trade or not? I guess I'll trade. I don't really want to, but I mean the problem is he's going to put another knight on c5, but maybe I can go like knight e2, knight g3, and f4, h4, h5. Isn't Ma? Someone said something about Ma Long. Isn't Ma Long like a ping pong player, like a very famous ping pong player? Oh, Cowboys are up 13-6. Thank you, Lost Space for donating. I'll play knight a3. I really want to put a knight on c4 because this pawn structure, everything's a little bit loose here on the queen side. So knight d7, knight c4, probably knight c5. I'll go b3, protect. Now I'm threatening knight a5. He can't take, so the knight hangs. And the point is, my structure is better because I've got the chain. So the c2 pawn can't really be attacked, but it protects b3. Whereas here, black's pawn is on c6, so the queen's kind of tied down to this pawn here on b6. Table tennis, ping pong, it's all the same, you guys. Don't be silly. I'm not some crazy purist. I mean, Telemera says, "Are you a Dolphin supporter?" No, I mean I don't watch much football anymore. I mean, if you force me to pick a team, I would say that I still am very impartial to the Titans. Actually, they won a huge game against the Patriots today, so I'm pretty happy about that. But in general, I'm just not a huge football kind of guy anymore. I used to be much more into football. So rook d8. This is a problem. I shouldn't have put the pawns like this because now when I trade h4 is hanging. I kind of misplayed this just ever so slightly. Maybe I'll try to get creative. I'll play like queen d2. He takes and I'll go f3. And he can't protect both e5 and b6. Something like that. So he trades. That's interesting. Because now I get the knight back, and his knight is dominated slightly. So I guess I'll bring my king over. Because the problem here for black is he can't get the king to c7. Well, he could have if he went e7, d8. Now he goes back that way, but I feel like it's a little bit late for that. Maybe c3, b4. Or maybe just king e3 and okay, so he's just going to stick to these two squares. So let's see. So king e7, I'll play f4 now. King e6, maybe like king f3. I'm just going to keep waiting to see what he wants to do exactly. So now I think I'll play f5 because now I can also go g4 and create a passed h pawn here. Like g4 and then I get a passed h pawn. So now I will come back and just chill out a little bit more. I can't play c3 yet, so I will just wait. Maybe now I check and go knight e4 actually. And now c3, b4 actually is a very logical way to continue. So knight b8. And play b4, knight a6 I guess is the idea. So now I think I'll come back over this way and play for b4. So now I'm going to come back over this way and play b4. And at the right moment I can flick in g4, create a pass pawn here. So things are looking up. Now, why am I way down on the clock? Jeez. At least I got that notification. It's like I'm just chilling. I'm just playing this beautiful positional game. I'll take probably king c6 next move. See what he wants to do. I guess king c6. Oh wait. But now c4, now I just When he moves, I go king d6, king e6. Knight c5, but I just take, and I'm too fast now because I can create the passed pawn here. So I've got 2 passed pawns. And now he just loses. And I mean, it's just... And should be a free queen. And now you just go right up the staircase. And that's all she wrote. Okay, so that's another one. That's 2 up. Knight f3. Let's try something different. I'll play d5 this time. g6, bishop g2, bishop g7. Maybe e5. Knight e7. Thank you, Kitty Kitty Hiss Hiss, for gifting gifting a sub to Nihal Saren. Is he actually watching? That would be really funny if he's actually watching the stream. That'd be extremely funny. Actually, I wasn't thinking about a table tennis. What happened in the snooker final? Did Ronnie win? Does anybody know? Yeah, sorry, Hot Shadow, if it's a bit choppy for you. Unfortunately, I am doing the stream from India, and the hotel connection is not fabulous. So if it's a little bit shaky, I mean, I apologize. There's not really much I can do about that. So, sorry. So knight f3. I'll just play knight g6. Bishop h3 was maybe a move too, but this just looks very, very nice for black. h4. I guess I'll just play f6, just solidify everything along this all my pawns. Ronnie 110-9. Awesome. That is awesome to hear. Ronnie's just so good. Bishop d2, b6. b3. Play like bishop h3 maybe, or how do I want to proceed though? I mean, I feel like rook e8's a logical move for starters. Just to see what he wants. He can't move the knight because he hangs the pawn. h5 is a little bit shaky because now h5's loose, but I think now I have to just blast it. Because the queen on e, if he had the rook on e1, it would be fine. But with the queen on e1, this looks a little bit dubious. So I'll take. Because I'm going to go knight d5, like knight b4, knight c3 maybe. Yeah, knight d5. Rook a e1. I guess I'll play knight b4, hit the pawn on c2. I guess I'll go queen d1 probably. Whoa, he takes. Wow. That's very bold. Very, very bold. So, all right, let's see. So is he going to play like g4? f4 he can't do because he hangs. So he goes rook c1. I could play knight a2 maybe. Knight a2 is one. e4. No, e4 doesn't look right. So I'll play knight a2, knight c3, e4, and just blast the center. So knight c3, queen d2, e4. And bombs away. It's all in. So I'll take. Sorry, Naughty Nash. Once again, if you're hitting lag spikes, sorry. I mean, I'm in India. There's not much I can really do about it. So, apologize in advance if you're if you're getting lag. I already paid for the upgraded Wi-Fi here at the hotel, so there's not really much more I can do other than I mean, I guess I could maybe go out and buy a phone with a SIM or something like that, but. I mean, the problem with the Sims is at this point the Galaxies don't even. I don't think they even have a. Do they even have a physical Sim at this point? I don't think they do, if I remember correctly. So I guess I can take queen c4, bishop e6, bishop e6. hit the queen, threaten to pick up the rook. Bishop d5. I think I can just take anyway. It's important to note I had to do that order, because if I took first, like bishop d5, knight d5, then knight e1, he would get knight f6, double check on the king and the queen, with the queen on c4, but now he doesn't get that, so this is just completely winning. Bishop d4, probably knight g4, just go like, oops, king g7 would allow knight f5, I don't want to do that, I'll play c5. Maybe king h7, and now I think rook e4. So rook d2. Okay, now I guess I'll go king g7. I think I'll take and go rook d4 to cut him off. So I'll take, go rook d4. And now if rook c3, probably rook d2 again. Force knight back to g4. Maybe rook e8, rook e4 now. Looks pretty good. Rook e4, knight f6 does nothing. Knight e3, maybe g4. Because if rook f4, rook takes e3 and he can't take to the pin. Knight f5, just king f6. And that's all she wrote. Meet in China says, are you at the Taj Bengal Hotel? Yes, I am. I am at the Taj Bengal in Kolkata. So, what to do? What to do? That's just how it goes. So e4. Play, what do I want to do? I'll just play standard this time. So bishop e2, d6, I'll castle. Knight d7. Play rook e1, bishop c4. Why would I do bishop c4? That's just waste of tempo. Let's see. I guess I'll just play h3, something standard. And let's play an endgame. Let's play an d. Did not expect that. So a4. Maybe b3 to go bishop a3. Rook e8. I think I'll play bishop c4, so I have knight g5, hitting f7. Abro says, how are you liking Kolkata? Cat thrower with the great message. Attention stalkers, meet at the Taj Bengal Hotel in 15 minutes. Yeah, there haven't really been that many people around here, but I mean, it is mentioned that they are the hospitality sponsors, so like it's not that shocking. So I'll play queen e3. I think if he takes, I can get cheeky with queen h6 and then queen g6 because there's a pin on the king. So if he takes on a3, I'll just not care about the bishop and grab h6. So king g7. I think maybe now bishop c1 makes sense. Hit the pawn. He can't go to h7 because f7 hangs. Everything's a little bit loose right here around the king. Now I'll go knight h4, threatens g6 because of the pin. And I think black's in a lot of trouble now. So knight b6 is a good move. So I think now I'll just retreat back to e2. And I'll retreat to e2 specifically because I want to go queen g3 and there's no knight h5. Chess Bay says, Maria Instagrammed buffet, very nice place. Yeah, the hotel is fantastic. I mean, I can't complain at all. It's very very nice. So knight h5, is this a free pawn or am I missing? No, maybe it's not a clear free pawn, but I don't see why it's not good. Because bishop g7, just f4, knight's protected. Pawn's protected by the bishop. Free knight, thank you very much. If takes, just bishop takes f4. Okay, so that's 4 up, 4 down. d4, knight f6. Bishop f4, I guess I'll play g6. Probably bishop g7, something like that. Maybe knight h5. Play like Maximus. Maximus Vashimus Lagrave. g5's move, but I'll just play d6. Maybe g5, knight d2, knight f4. This is some Maximus line that he likes. So c3, I'll play like knight d7. Bishop f3, I'll play c5. So the question, I saw a question. Clumsy Rook says, do you follow pool or only snooker? I mean, I only follow snooker because I mean, what people are playing, what, 9-ball, I guess, these days in pool. I mean, I occasionally follow pool, and I do like playing pool as well, but but I don't follow pool that much. I don't mind playing 9-ball personally, but it's, you know, I'm not crazy about it. So Brutalist says Maximus Decimus Meridius. Yeah, like when I say Maximus, I'm obviously referring to Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, and for me, it's just easier to call him Maximus. And I think he should be happy about that. I think that's like a big honor. I'm basically comparing him to Russell Crowe, and I mean, who doesn't want that? And besides, he should feel like he's Maximus. He beat Ding. I forgot he beat Ding yesterday, so it's all good. Queen c1. I guess I'll play rook c8. White's problem here is he can't just castle because my queen cuts him off. Knight e3. There's no threat. Maybe d5 walks into f5 probably. So I don't really want to do that. Is there anything else I can do? Maybe I'll play h3 so that when he plays g3 and castles, when he goes bishop e2, I'll go queen c6. And I feel like I'm just, when I go queen c6, I'll have like d4 and maybe some mate ideas on g2. So queen d2. I don't care. I'll just castle. If he wants to play f5, he can, but then I'll play d4 probably. So he goes queen e2. So I could trade. I could also play like queen b6. This isn't quite what I wanted. Not quite, but I'll take. I'll go d4. He'll take. I'll take. And the game goes on. Rook d1, free pawn maybe? Or he's got rook b1. Maybe not so good. Not ideal what I just did. Kind of stupid, in fact, because now it's going to be a little bit hard to win this, in fact. Bishop d5 is a good move. But if I take and go rook c2, he can't go rook d... Or, wait, what? Rook d8, pin alert, pin the tail on the donkey. Rook b5, e6. That's another GG. 5 up, 5-2 go. Guess I'll play bishop f4. I had some luck with this the first game. Okay, so he plays d5, so queen d2, castles, bishop h6. c6. I guess I'll play h4, just all in attack mode. See what he wants to do. So I see everyone's getting a laugh out of my comment, pin the tail on the donkey. So yeah, so b5, I guess I'll just play a3, no b4. And I don't want to give him the e4 square to attack my queen, so bishop g4, or I guess I'll just play knight e5, hit the bishop. Bishop g4 seems like a weird move. Now, this looks very suspicious, like maybe f3 and g4 is one idea. h5 maybe was possible too. h5 looked okay, but I didn't see the way to win there. So maybe play g4. There's so many good moves here. I could take, I guess I'll just play g4 though. Naughty Nash is asking if I'm the highest rated player on chess.com right now. I think I should be. I'm not certain. Now, if knight c4, by the way, you guys, I just go queen h6 and h5, and he's just cooked like a goose. So probably king g7, de5. Drew W3 says something hotel Wi-Fi. Okay, so sorry you guys if the Wi-Fi is not perfect. I've said it many times already. I can say it again. I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. So yeah, sorry about that. So sorry, Drew. That's what happens, unfortunately, when you're in India. Can't get the perfect Wi-Fi. So I'll play knight e4, maybe threaten knight c5 or knight g5. If he takes the knight, by the way, I have h6 check hitting the king, and he has to go back to g8 or f8, and then his queen's unprotected. So he can't take my knight here. Knight d7, knight g5. If he plays knight e5, queen d4, he can't go f6 because then the bishop hangs, and after queen d6, just f4 with the big pin, the jumbo pin. So he can't go f6 because then the knight takes. So he has to go like queen d6, then after f4, there's just this deadly pin. Queen d6, f4, and I mean, guess I can play h6. I guess I'll just take on e5. Now I'll throw in a check. Or did I give him king f6? Maybe a king f6 there. I guess I can play like anything. Anything here is probably quite good, but I'll just play queen d2. And now this rook on h8 is just terrible. It's just completely out of the game. And you can't really activate it anyway either. That's the other problem. So I'm just going to play bishop e2, trade, and just once I get castle, just finish it off. Queen g2, protect the knight. Queen f4, I think just king e2 and rook f1 next move. Rook f1 anyway makes sense. So queen e3, king d1, and it's all over. So queen g4, I guess, and now I'm threatening mate on c8. So someone just said they appreciate the mobile stream. I mean, I'm not on a mobile stream. I mean, I'm just using the hotel Wi-Fi, but I guess it's not very good. So I even paid for the premium Wi-Fi, so it's not like I'm not trying to get the best. But you know what to do. What to do? So castle. Let bishop e2. Let's play something different. Bishop g4. I guess I'll play knight d7. F8 b9 says not losing any frames here. Okay, well that's awesome actually. If you aren't losing frames, I feel like pretty much everyone's losing some frames, and you know, it's a bit frustrating. But I mean, what can you really do? h3. I guess I'll play knight c6. I feel like h3 is slightly wrong, so now I'm going to get this knight to like d4. And this is generally pretty good if you can get this. So maybe queen a5, or I guess I'll play a6 to go b5. Probably e6 at some point, but I want to play a6 to cut the square first. Now I could play queen b6, I guess. But I think I'll play e6 here. I'll try to open it up a little bit. Bishop d3, take, queen b, again, queen b6 keeps coming to my mind, but I think I'll just take. And now it's a tough decision, because if he takes with a c-pawn, he's going to loosen up everything, but if he takes with the e-pawn, I think I can just go like rook e8, knight e5, and f5 maybe, because this knight on d4 is so nice here. So knight e2. Do I want to be the positional genius for you guys? This is definitely not correct, but I'll do it for you guys. I'll sack an exchange to try to show that an exchange in this position does not actually matter that much. This is actually this is kind of a thematic sack in some Benoni's. So rook f4. I guess I'll play bishop e5. Hit the rook on f4. Rook f3. I guess I could play rook e8 here, maybe. No reason not to. And rook f1, I'll play f5. And I'm just going to go knight f6 and like knight e4, knight h5, knight g3. Something along these lines. Ma Long says, Rooksack, who are you? Paul Morphy? I don't know if Paul Morphy actually played any of these sorts of sacks. Usually like the sacks he played were just very standard, like kind of nice, 1 second, sorry, queen f2, if knight f6, I hang f5, I guess. I hang f5, that's what he wants. Okay, so if I move the queen to e7, g4, is a slight problem. So let's see, maybe I'll just play simple. Bishop g7 and just put the knight on e5. Seems like a reasonable plan. h4, I think could go queen h6 maybe. I think I'll go queen h6. Keep pressure on e3 and h4. Queen e7 was also possible, but I figure on h6 I give myself more options, and especially if I get a knight to g4, queen h4 and h2 is going to be mate. So I think the queen's slightly better on h6 and e7, but I'm not sure. By any means, I'm not sure. So h5, I guess I'll play knight e5, hitting the bishop and the rook. Wait, what? Free bishop? Or free rook? Or not free rook, but knight f3. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Knight d3 looks correct, so I'm going to go for it. He'll probably take on h7. I'll take. He'll move his queen somewhere. If queen e2, maybe I just have f4 because the queen protects the knight and then he can't take. f4 still is actually looking pretty good. Knight e5 was possible, but f4 makes sense because if he takes, I get bishop d4 check, and the whole house is just coming down because like the queen protects the h file. So rook d1, rook d1. Now if I play fe, rook d3, e2, looks winning. If queen d3, I just trade, and then I go e2, e1. So it should be winning. So this is just GG. Alright, so queen e2. Logical. Bishop d4 makes it. Bishop d4 is possible, but I think I'll bishop d4, rook d3 takes, rook g3, king f8 takes, e2, e1. Or no, I can just play knight f2 because I'm threatening queen h1 mate. Checkmate. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Alright, so 3 more for the adoption. 3 more. d5, queen d2, bishop g7. Play bishop h6, probably h4, or castles, one of the two. Guess I'll castle here. See what he wants to do, play c5, or, I mean, something different. So he does play c5, so I guess I'll take on c5. So now the d5 pawn is hanging here. Plays knight c6, so it's another pawn that I have, if I want. But I'll just play e3, just play simple, solid chess. Queen a5, bishop b5 maybe. So we'll see what he wants to do. Bishop f5? Don't understand what bishop f5 does. Does bishop f5 have an actual point? Play like knight g2. So he plays rook c8. So I guess he wants to take with the rook now. I guess I can take and play queen d4 maybe. It does. But now after knight d4, rook c5, I've got knight b3 hitting the queen and the rook. I mean, it's just a little fork. So knight b3 hitting the queen, queen a6. I guess I'll play f3, take away e4 and g4. Also prepare g4, h4, h5 for myself as well. So Vercingetorix4 says anyone set of bed for this adoption? Play g4, probably bishop e6 or something. Maybe I'll play g5, maybe not. Maybe just takes in g5, or I don't really want to open up the c file for this. So maybe I'll play queen d4. So I threaten g5 first of all because of the pin. If he takes, I take back with the knight. So I didn't want to really take and just give this rook a ton of scope on the c file. So I guess I'll still play h4 again. Just try to play h5 because again if he takes, I always take. So knight d7, logical move, and now I have to figure out what I'm doing because it's not so obvious. I guess I'll take on b6. Oh, whoops! I gave him rook c4. Uh-oh. Maybe not so clear. Knight b6. I'll play h5, go all in to mate him. g5, but now I think I can play e4, and I'm hitting d5. g5 is loose. I mean, there's your good old right triangle, the 90-degree right angle. So, alright, so let's see what he's going to do here. Right, so this looks pretty good. Looks very good. So h6, I just take a pawn. Maybe rook d8 is still there. Yeah, rook d8 makes sense. Maybe queen e3. Could also just chuck the... No, if I chuck the exchange, doesn't make sense. Maybe rook h e1. Just rook h e1. If he plays like knight takes d5 here, I think I have rook e5 because of this pin on the rook. And now I'm just threatening to play rook takes d5. Oh no, does he have rook c3? Wait, rook c... Oh no. Oh, he missed it. He had rook takes c3, because if on rook c3 takes, he had queen a3 check, king b1, knight takes c3 check, queen takes c3, rook takes d1, followed by mate. Rook c3, I could have played rook takes d5, rook d5, queen c3, but then he had rook d1, king f1, and queen f1, he was making a draw. Now, though, it's just a... It's a free piece. It's a free... Wait, what am I missing? Queen a... Knight d5, queen a2... How does this go? What am I missing here? Okay, let's see. So knight d5, queen a2. Queen d3. Or rook g... No, rook g5 doesn't make sense. Queen d3. I just blundered. He's rook d5. Rook takes d5. I don't know. After I take, I hang the knight on b3. But I got to go for it anyway. And I'm up on the clock, so throw in a check. Throw in a check. Maybe throw in a king b1 or throw in... I guess I'll throw in a king b1. I completely mess this up so badly. But I'm still up on the clock, so I just need to run him out of time. Get the adoption. Maybe like queen b7, or queen a8 was better. If a4 maybe takes. So I've got rook b3. Rook d4. Ah. Okay, I'm going to try to win this. Let's see. Rook b2, cut him off. I've always got queen e4. Queen c5. Guess queen b4. Queen b3. Throw in a check. Throw in a rook b5. And now my king's completely safe again. Maybe a5. Maybe check? Or no, he's got rook d7. Whoops. Okay. a6. Can't take, so this hangs. Takes, and rook b7, and GG. And that's all she wrote. So that's 8 up, 2 more to go. So g6, bishop g7. d7, let's see what he wants to do. Play like e5, bishop h2, maybe knight e7. Bishop e2, I guess I'll play knight f5, try to open it up a little bit. And castles. Firefighting Freak says, great job playing solid chess the other day. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. And thanks for the compliment. I thought I played pretty well, better than I've played recently. So that's a start. And actually, I'm sure some people were wondering what I was referring to, because like during the when I did the interview at the end, I was saying play well, and it was more that I don't think I was played that badly recently, But there were the critical moments of many games. Oh, I missed bishop f3. What am I doing? Bishop takes f3 was just winning. But anyway, more what I was referring... Wait, takes... Bishop f3 again? This must be bad for white. Throw on a check, throw on a knight h4. So back onto what I was saying, though. What I was saying is that I didn't play terribly, but in critical moments in a couple of games, I made bad decisions. Specifically the game against Pirun in the Olympiad and the game against Knightage, where I was completely fine. And then, like, I just didn't react well when we were in the time scramble and made some really bad decisions. And so I was very happy that I played a lot better from that standpoint. I guess there's knight f3. Bishop a8, I think I can just take on g1. So, rook g3. Knight h2. Knight h2, bishop a8, I guess is the idea. Okay, so he's actually got a real point here. Rook e4, queen e4, knight d4. Knight d4 maybe? No, then he's got rook d4. Knight h. Play like knight g. I guess I'll just play knight g5. Sack the exchange, but keep the knight on a good square. Threatens upon an h3 here. Also, I can go to e6, f4 as well. I think I'll just take. Why not? So it's a pawn. No reason not to grab a pawn if you can. Rook e3. Could play rook f8, but I think I'll play knight g5 because if I play rook f8, he's going to go rook e8 anyway. So now I'm threatening knight f3 at some point. Queen d3. Now I'll play rook f8, I guess. And if f4, I've always got knight e6, and now I'll go knight e6 anyway. Bishop g3, maybe queen g5, threaten knight f4. Rook e4, or wait, no, f5 hangs everything. Maybe queen f5. Queen e3. This game I am way down on the clock. I'm not sure why, but this one I am down significantly, so I'm going to have to speed up a lot here. Maybe knight g5, d5 is possible. d5, he plays d5. Okay, so knight c5, e7, maybe like bishop f6, threaten h4. Why did I do that? What am I doing? This game I'm messing it all up. d1, maybe knight e5. I still want to play h4 if I can. So rook a7. Play h4 now maybe, because I've got queen g4 check. Hitting the rook on d1. Guess I don't want to take the rook. I'll take the bishop. H1, maybe I'll take. Yeah, this game I've completely messed up. This one, oh, I had bishop h4. Ugh. Uh-oh. Wait. Check? Maybe check. Throw in another check. Am I going to take a draw this game? King f1. Let's see. Queen h7. King f8. Still in it. Queen h4. Guess I can play rook e8 maybe. This game is tight. Rook e1, I'm fine. Rook e8, rook e8. Yes. Ah, I just blundered. He's got rook e5. Oh no. Oh, he missed it. Whew. Oh, but I can take. Wait, takes king e... Oh, no, I can't. Okay, throw in a check. Throw in a check. This is very tricky. King f6. Rook f3, king g5. No, but now I sneak to g7 and I just win. Whew, that was close. Ooh, that was bad. That was pretty bad. But it's still a win. So time to try and finish off the blunder. Or finish off the adoption, rather. Adoption, blunder, maybe adopting someone is a blunder too. So maybe it's a bit of both. So knight g4, c4. Had this position a million times too, so I'll take. Knight c3. Win is a win. That is true too. So bishop e6, queen d2. c6. Now I go rook a d1. This looks very wrong. Knight a4, hit the queen. That's a free pawn. Knight c4, bishop c4, bishop c4, bishop g7, king g7, queen d4 check. Okay. And there are your chess tactics, Bigfoot. There's your 3400 chess tactics. Oh, and he does it anyway. That's funny. So takes, king g7, queen d4, check. Now on this one, can I be really nasty and play queen f6? And just bishop h6? Ah, he's got c5 maybe. Ah, I'm trying to get to c5. Ah, but c5, rook d6 actually. I just want to go bishop h6 and just mate him. This is true caveman style. So he does c5, so I think I can play rook d6. And he can't move the queen anywhere because bishop h6, queen g7 is just checkmate in 2. And when he takes, I take back. Queen f6, and when he plays rook d1, I can just move my pawn. I think I can just play h3. Very quiet and simple. And just bishop h6, queen g7, checkmate. And that's all she wrote. So no, this is not a sub only is what? I will be doing a sub only or sub game only event on, I think, okay, so that's the adoption, so I'll play someone else now. Let's see, Jospim, I don't know who this is. I think I'll do a sub only event, or I mean where I play only subs on, I think Sunday the 20, what is Sunday, the 25th, I think that is, of November, so I'm going to do that 13 days from now. So I'll do that. That's going to be a different event. I guess I could play c4. I'll keep it simple. Just play random nonsense. He takes. I'll take back. Probably he'll go d5 or d6. Also possible. So now c4. Rook e1. I guess I'll play b4. Try to expand here on the queen side. a3. Protect the pawn. Maybe like. He wants to go queen a8, I guess? Is that his idea? Logical. Play queen e2, or I guess I'll just play bishop f1, just to go g3, bishop g2. b5, c5. There goes bishop d5. I'll play like knight f1, knight e3 maybe. Thank you to Truth700 for subscribing for 2 months in a row. Rook d8, knight e3. If takes, I can take the bishop first. Now I'll scoot out of the way of anything here on the d file by putting the queen on e2. So a5 hangs upon here on b5, but I can't really take it. So play knight g5, force an exchange with the bishops on g2. Now b5 is still loose, a5 is loose. Everything is kind of hanging here for, but whoa, knight f7? He's just begging for it, because king f7, queen e6, and e7 hangs. And I think it's just completely busted here. So actually, my score, I think, today is pretty good. I think I've a 19.5 out of 20 at bullet. And rook, I guess I can just go back. I can take on d. Everything's good here. Knight g5, maybe e5 though. cd6, rook f1. So knight g5, I think I'll play knight g5 here. He'll probably play e5 or, whoa, ba3, queen e6. I think I can maybe play bishop a1 even. Bishop a1, I don't see what's wrong with bishop a1, so I'm going to do it because I don't see how he really protects his bishop here. I'm in rook e8, I've got knight f7. I think it's just queen d5. Ah, he's got queen d5. I didn't see that. Not good. Okay, so h4, protect the knight, threaten to take the bishop. I've made a real mess out of this one. Okay, so queen e6. I guess knight e6. Hit the rook. Still have c6 maybe as well. But d5. Guess I'll play c6 and knight e3 maybe, or knight f4. Maybe just guess I'll play knight e3. So I want to go c7, but I also need to put my knights on some good squares like f5. Maybe d5 is an idea here at some point. So b4. Now I'll go d5. b3, maybe bishop d4. He's got these very fast pawns here, but actually by playing b2, I think I'm gonna chuck the exchange here, because he'll only have one passed pawn, and all my pawns are very solid here. Ah, he's being cute with the under promotion. Under promotions are always nice when they work. It's when they don't work, like my game against Mamadiyarov, that you look like a complete moron. So knight e4, I think rook a1, I guess. If rook a8, I have knight c7 with the fork of both rooks. Oh, what am I doing? Knight c5. This can't be right, though. I take and maybe I play knight c4 even. And just everything's protected. Like my knights are so good, but there's a rook. And I just go c7, d6, d7, and it's just GG. So okay, that was pretty close actually. I did not play that super well. So let's start playing some more random openings now, since so e5, c5. Guess I'll play knight e7. Maybe queen c8 and bishop a6. Try to exchange the light square bishops. Queen a4. I think I can play a5 maybe? I guess I'll play a5 here. Bishop e3. Play c4. But I'm going to play knight c8, go knight a7. Try to get greedy and grab this pawn here on b5. b3 maybe. I think I'll play rook a7, rook c7. This is going to be my brilliancy of the day. So I'll play rook c7. And maybe knight a7, maybe not. But the rook here protects, so I can always take this way. He does play c4. I kind of thought he might, so I'll take. Bishop b4. Rook d1. That's a free pawn. bc4, rook c4. I mean, I guess he can castle. c3, knight e4, c2. Ah, he's got knight c4. Ah, I missed that. Not good at all. That was not very good. I'm going to play bishop c5. Try to rook c2. I guess I'll just castle. If knight b6, I take back, and the rook's not hanging because his queen's hanging. I'm still threatening to just grab this pawn here on b5. So rook c1, logical move. Still no action. If I take, it doesn't work. So I've got to find some way to finish development. Maybe queen c7. Maybe queen d3 is logical too. I'll go queen d3 here. D2, maybe queen e4. I'll give him rook d4 here. I'm not so worried about that. Or, no, rook c4 doesn't work. Now maybe I'll just drop my queen back. Because I figure if I can get knight a7, maybe I'm even slightly better here. So queen c7. Ah, but he's got knight g5 maybe. Slightly dangerous. Slightly dangerous. This again has not turned out the way that I was hoping it would. But it's still probably like kind of okay. Because now I've also got a b6 square for my queen maybe. It's a very tricky position to play though for both sides here. So h3, I could play queen b6, maybe knight d7. Knight d7, knight e4, knight c5. Knight e8, queen b6. Knight e8, I think I just go queen b6. He can't take because of the pin. And if he moves his king, I get knight c5 tempo on the queen, and then the knight hangs on e8. And on queen a1, I just take on f3, and now I'm going to get 2 pieces for the... Thank you, Bavenkat, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I have knight b3, he's got rook g1. So maybe it's not so easy. Let's see. I play knight takes b5, maybe? So I need to be very careful here. Now do I have knight b? Now I think I've got knight b3 because the knight covers the a3 square. So after rook g, or oh, he's got rook g2. Oy. I only saw rook g1. I didn't see rook g2. But I still should be fine with the 2 knights because I'm gonna get knight d4 and then everything's just too loose here. And even if he gets double rooks on the g file, there's no mate. He takes. I'll go knight d4. Rook g8, I just take with the rook, because, I mean, if rook g8, king g8, then he's got queen g2, queen g7 mate. Queen a3. Guess I'll take. I like rook c8. Or rook e8, maybe. No, I guess rook c8. Actually, I'm getting low on time again, so I need to up the speed. Takes. Throwing a check. Maybe I've got something knight e2, knight g3, or knight f3. No. Just e5. Ah, I can take. I just take on c2 and I take the queen. Yeah, come on. So that's 2 up. Two up, 2 down. d5, I guess I'll take now. Maybe just knight d2, c4. Maybe just like c4. Queen e2, rook c1. Or rook d1 is also possible, maybe. d4, I can just trade everything and go knight f3 at the end. So it goes h6. I guess I'll take. Queen d3, maybe. c8. Got bishop h3, maybe knight h4 to threaten knight f5. Also reasonable. Could play queen f5. I'll play queen b1 though. Keep knight f5 alive. Now I think I can play bishop h3 here maybe, or maybe just knight f3. Because now if he moves the knight to like c6, I've got knight takes g6, and on knight g4, if I just play h3, h3, bishop takes e3, h4, bishop f2, king f2, knight g4, king g1, queen e3, doesn't look right. Oh wait, h3's got knight f2, so no, I can't do that. I guess I should... Let's see. b4 is no good, so okay, I gotta be a little bit careful here. d3 doesn't make sense. Knight d4, knight e4, bishop f6, knight f6, no good. Okay, I'm way down on the clock this game, so I've got to speed up. Knight g6 takes. I think I'll just sack. Probably he'll take king h1. And it's still even material, but now I get bishop d4, and after he can't really take because I take, hitting the rook, but also threatening the fork on the rook and the king. And he can't go to... Both the knight covers all the squares from d4. So yeah, from knight d4 I cover e2, I covered c6, I threaten e6. So rook e8. Oh wait, can I take again and go knight d4? And now I'm hitting him the other way. I'm hitting him the other way on f5. And on rook f2 I go king g1, hitting the rook, and he can't move it. He can't protect the rooks. The knight covers all the key squares. So takes, I will take. Play rook e1, try to exchange the rooks. Rook d3, I've got rook d1. Rook c3, I go rook e6. And that's all she wrote, because just rook f1's coming and b6 is hanging. Like, everything's just collapsing here for black. I think I'll play rook f1. Check, just rook f2. King g1 was winning also, but this is also just very clean as well, so no reason not to go for this, just to pick up the pawn. I guess I'll just take. Guess I'll take, why not? Knight, or d4. Just like knight c6. King f3. I don't see any tricks here, so... Oh, he's got d3? Oh, shoot. Did I just blunder? Knight e5, d2, king e2. Bishop f1, king d1. Rook g6 does not work here, right? King e4. Wait, can I just take? Oh, no, then he's got bishop g2. Wait, no, check? Just made... Or wait, no, he's got king f5? Oh no. Oh wait, king f5. Oh no, did I just blunder this? Oh no, I just blundered. Knight f7. Oh, I thought I had mate in 2. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. King e5. King e2. If bishop g2, I've got knight g4, knight e3. Bishop f1. Here. G2, maybe like knight g4. Ugh. Oh my god, I just blundered king d3. Wow. Okay, that was ridiculous. That was a knight. Why did I play knight f7? Just king e2 is winning. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, queen b6. Just got very careless there for no reason. Very, very careless there. Yeah, I shouldn't have played rook f2. Well, not even rook f2. I shouldn't have gone for this knight c6, knight takes a5. That was just insane. No point to doing that. But anyway, new game, next game. So if cb2, or knight c4, queen g6. I think I'm already winning, actually. Knight f3, just grab another pawn. Queen e4 was also fine. Maybe queen e4 was better. Maybe this wasn't unnecessary. But, I mean, it's a lot of pawns that he's giving up here. So rook b1, play like h6. Maybe just knight c6. Or bishop c3. Play knight c6. e5, maybe queen e6. Who is Jospin, by the way? Because it's a weird flag. I can't tell who this should be. So d5, hit the knight. And I'll just pick up the e5 pawn next move. So knight e3, just knight takes e5. Bishop f5, I can maybe play queen a6 even. Or just queen d6 maybe. Just queen d6. So knight d4, maybe knight c6, or just e6. Or knight c4 actually looks nice. Knight b5, I think. Queen c6. If knight d5, I've got bishop f5, right? Oh, is this supposed to be Corey? Is that who this is? Okay, so I just take the bishop. I couldn't take the bishop because there was a mate threat, so rook e2, I think just sidestep king f8. And I'm just up what? I'm up a piece here? Just up a clean piece here, and so this should just be winning. So a4. Reasonable move. Wait, knight b2 maybe? Yeah, just knight b2, knight d3. If white can't castle, then he's just losing. So, takes. Okay, I mean, he's still going to play on here. Let's play h6, kick the bishop away. Bishop h4, maybe just knight f6. Knight f6 doesn't work, so he'll just take. So maybe bishop e4. Or maybe just bishop f6. Just play simple moves and force everything off the board. Knight e3. I could take h4. I'll just play bishop g6. Like h5 maybe. If knight c7, rook c8. And I just want to put knight h6, king g7. And this should be good enough. Rook c1, queen e4, I think. Looks good. Queen d3 next move. h4 also is an idea. Play h4. Just king g7 even. Just go king g7 or rook d1, queen b3. And it's time to resign. Seriously? He's not resigning yet? Okay, I'll take. Alright, next game. Ooh, bishop f3, interesting. Okay, so this is, again, pretty standard stuff. Probably queen c8, knight f3. Gonna go knight e5 probably. Maybe rook c1, threaten takes. Oh, this isn't Corey, this is Jose Eduardo? Okay. b5, this looks suspicious. Very suspicious. So I guess I'll take and play like rook c6. Oh, whoa, knight d5? Whoa. That I was not expecting. Play a3. Play knight e5. It's all looking pretty good. I'll just play a3 here. Try to take advantage of these backwards pawns. b4 is not really a threat, so I guess I'll play b4 a, or actually b4 a5 I can take. Doesn't look quite right. Maybe knight e1, or maybe... I think I'll play knight e1, because if c5 I can take the knight, takes, and then the bishop hangs. So he can't go c5, and I'm going to put the knight on d3 to, No, he can take d4, I guess. Probably wasn't right, but... So he plays rook d8. c1 looks logical. Take control of the c file. g6, maybe I'll play h4. Why not? h4, h5 maybe. Try to fix the pawns up here. I have rook e6. This is what I'm banking on. Although, does it actually work? Yeah, it must. Well, let's go for it. Let's see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, but now he's got knight c3. But knight c3, queen e3. No, I played this so stupidly. Just fell right into this little trick that I shouldn't have fallen into. So rook e4, try to do something. This looks awful. It's just really, really ugly. I guess I can try rook c4. b3, maybe rook c6, or f5, I guess, rook c6. Queen d4, I've got queen e7 maybe. Maybe there's still a glimmer of hope. Queen a3. Okay, now I'll go all in f5. So I'll take. Grab a pawn. King f8, I guess I'll take. This is not what I should have done though. I messed this up terribly. Not very good. Not good at all, actually. d1, maybe like rook c6. Can he go back, or is that a threefold? I think that's actually a threefold if he goes back. Okay, so he takes. Wow. Maybe throw on a check. So I've got bishop g2 maybe. Put the pin on, king h2. Queen d4. I guess I could take or play like queen. Queen a2 doesn't look quite right, so I'll take. Bungling everything now. So queen d3, maybe queen a2. Rook c6. Oh, I just blundered rook h5. Yeah, I just blundered rook h5. I mean, that was just careless. Just blundered that. Let's blunder that ridiculously. Okay, last, let's see. What am I going to play? I'll say last 4 games. I'll finish it off with 4 more. I should have just won that game. Just blunder that ridiculously. Alright. Okay. Thank you, Face Chest, for gifting a sub to GM Fabiano Caruana. Yes, I did blunder rook h5. I didn't see rook h5. So, anyway. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to say, let's see, how many more games? I'll play 6 more games. 6 more games, and then that'll probably be it, because I'm going to have to go do some stuff this morning, and then take care of some other stuff. So, d5, knight e7, e4, f5, h5, I guess just g5. If he takes, I'll take with the bishop. c5. Surprising. Knight f6. Knight d2, I'll just go f4. Probably. Don't have to, but it looks relatively logical. f4 or I castle. One or the other. Not sure which one. But he goes bishop e3. Which is kind of surprising. I was not expecting bishop e3. So takes. Bishop d2, I'll probably play like b5. Try to play b4. Hit the knight. Hit the knight and then e4 is hanging. c1, queen b7. b4. a5 is a move. I don't really like it, so I'll just castle and play rook c8, rook c4. White can never really castle here either, because then he well, he's not castling now after rook h3, but he's got big problems because rook c4 and e4 is loose. Everything's just a little bit loose here for white, so we'll see what he wants to do. Knight h4, I'll play a5. If takes, I've got b4. So I'll probably play a3, that's what I expect at least. He goes rook b1. But now I think he wanders into rook c4. Now e4 is hanging. Everything's just a... Whoa. Don't pre-move that. Now e4 is hanging f3. I think I can just like... I can take b4 maybe? I can take b... Wait, do I have queen c8 actually? Queen c8 and I'm hitting both. And now I'm just going to take on c3. Queen d2, I can play a takes b4 maybe, rook b4, queen a1. He doesn't play that, then it's just pretty good. Takes. King d1, maybe rook a8, or knight h5. Probably rook a8 to try and win this a2 pawn. King c2. Now I could take on d5 maybe and play something really wild, but that doesn't really make much sense. So let's see, how do I want to do this? So take. Knight d5 doesn't work. Knight h5 looks pretty good. Rook b5, knight g3, knight e2. Just to get to d4. King f7, rook b1, knight e2. Maybe rook b1, do I just bishop f6 hitting the knight? Yeah, because he can't go to g2 because my rook covers it. He can't go rook h1 because my knight covers h1. So knight f5. Now this should be pretty routine. Let's see. How do I want to take? I guess I'll take this way. Play e4. I think I'll just play rook f2. Just e4 next move. I've just got this past f pawn. This is just over. E4 check. Guess I'll throw in a check. Throw in a rook b2 check. He resigns, so that's one. Play e4, probably e5 next move, or knight e5. Both are possible here. a5, play a4. I think I'll play knight e5. Try to open it up a little bit. Wait, so Bigfoot? What is this with Robin Van Kampen? He's your closely trusted business associate? That's a new one. So if I take bishop d5, is he going to take with the bishop or bishop d5, c3 maybe? Or bishop d4, bishop 2, maybe c4 even. Actually, I kind of like this. I'm going to go c4 takes, I'm just going to take on d4. Or knight f3 maybe is also possible. I think I'll just play knight f3. Try to open it up some more takes. And I want to trade and go rook d1, d4. So that's why I'm playing knight d2, knight f3. So I guess we'll see. So knight f5, I can play d4. I can also play g4 maybe. What's wrong with g4? I rather like this g4 move. Knight d6, and now I think just d4 and just try to open it up now. Open up the center here. Queen c7, I could play d5. dc5 looks possible. Not crazy about it. Maybe just let's play queen d3. Queen b7. Maybe like rook a d1 is a move here. g5, knight e4, d5. Doesn't look right. So I'm going to go king g1, sidestep anything on this diagonal first. d8, maybe g5 now. Yeah, let's go for it. Knight e4, d5 is my plan. And if it doesn't work, then so be it. Takes, I'll take. Knight g5, I think knight c6 looks right. Maybe I played this wrong order. Okay, it goes bishop fate. So okay, so he's conceding that he's just down. I'll play a4. Try to fix these pawns so he can't get like b5, c4. c4, logical. Maybe just bishop e5 now. So trade of knight f5, rook d1. Maybe, I guess rook ed1, so I have rook c1 to take the c file. Rook ad1 looked logical too, but probably not correct. So h6, rook c1. Bishop c5 hangs a bishop. So what we'll see, this should be winning now technically because I've got this passed pawn and these pawns are both weak. Water. So rook d7, play queen f3. Rook c6 looks pretty strong, but I think he wants to go bishop c5. So I guess maybe queen c2. Queen c2, so on knight h4. So knight d6, I'll play queen c6. Queen a7, just retreat the bishop. Probably play rook e1, take the open file when I get the chance. Knight f5. But now I think d6 is just crushing. So h5, maybe queen c... Does queen c7, rook c7? I think this just wins, because rook c7 I just take and he can't stop the pawn. Yeah, if he plays rook c7, I just take and I'm just making a queen. Bishop d6 just takes. That's good, that's 2. Let's go back to the first idea. Oh wow, so yeah, looking at it, I'm gaining 3 for every win and losing 13. So like, I thought I was like 31-25 or something, and the next thing I know, it's like, oh wow, I'm 31-03. It feels like there's some song, like It's Lonely at the Top or something. One of those type of songs. Like, so takes, he'll castle, play g6, so no f5. If g4, I've got h5. And actually, I'll play h5 anyway just to stop this. And maybe like bishop e7. Queen c8, queen b7. Or queen c7 actually makes... It's about the same. I guess I will play queen b7. b3, knight c7. I don't know what b3 is all about, but... Now, I could play c4, but I think I'll just play b5 here. And I'll basically say, like, if white wants to play for something open here, that's fine. But I have my trumps here, too. So b4, but now knight b6. a5. This is actually kind of what I wanted. So I'm just going to go, like, king d7 and rook g8. And he can always take, but then I stick the knight on a4. So I'll play like queen a8 just to protect. g4, logical. Now I'm not going to take, I don't think. I need to figure out where I want my pieces. That's the other thing. So knight c8 doesn't look right. I think I'll run with my king now, run over this way. Plays knight g5. I think I'll play rook g7. Just protect everything. Keep Keep the flow going. Maybe like queen g8. Because if he takes on a5, I've got knight a4. So he takes knight a4. And now I think I'll just come back and grab a5. And this looks pretty good actually. He should not have taken on a5. He should have left the structure as is. But because now it's like, I mean, white's probably still okay, but I mean it's not fabulous. I think I'll start bringing my knight back and maybe play like queen a4, or actually I can go rook h7 to take on g4 because the rook's loose now. Yeah, white's got problems in this position. This is not quite what white wants. And it's also worth noting he can't just go king g2 because now a3 collapsed. So I trade everything and a3 hangs. So I guess I could take or just play like queen a4 maybe. I'll play queen a4. Try to kick this queen off this ideal c2 square and then come around. So now I will open it up. He'll take. Play rook h3. I can play like queen b3 maybe. But queen b3 is gonna go f5, and then I have to have something like right away. Maybe I should just play no, but f6 he'll take and go g5. Bishop h4 is logical maybe. Don't love it. Don't love it at all. Maybe just king b7. Or no, knight d7. So on f5 I can trade and go f6 maybe. So it goes queen b1. Could play like queen b3 maybe. Offer more. Although here I'm dropping a pawn. That might have been a mistake. Okay, so he goes queen c1 anyway. But now I think I can play like f6. Knight c2. I guess I'll play queen a4. Just get my queen back out of any danger. King b7. Now he doesn't want to take because then well, now I'll play knight b6. I'll let him take if he wants to now. So queen b1. Trying to go back for the same thing. I guess I'll play queen b3. He can always take here, but he's going to lose this pawn in the process. So he does take. Wow. Take? So everything's going to start to open up now. And so we'll see. So take. So I can take on c3. Assuming I'm not missing something, this should be winning for me. Because structurally, this is very favorable. Check. Takes, and the rook on a1 hangs at the end. A G. Queen could take. Could take b4 maybe. Yeah, I'll just take b4 and c3 must be winning. Or check maybe. g6, queen c3, pin the bishop. 7, make a queen, and that's all she wrote. This is obviously checkmate. It's just a question of how many moves to check. And mate. Okay, that's 3 up. So 3 more to go. Whoa, b5. Wow. Okay. Now castle. Well, like c3 maybe. I'm gonna play a4. Try to open it up a little bit. b4. And now I'll play b4. I don't know if it's a good move, but I'll try it just to try and play against this bishop. Cause it's a little bit locked in. Maybe I can go like knight b3, knight c5, or knight a5. So he takes. I guess I'll play rook a4. Knight b6, I have rook a5, so knight b3. Get 1. Maybe like rook e1, logical. Step out of anything, maybe e3, maybe not. Queen c2. Probably I'll play knight d2. Probably. But I'm probably going to go knight a5 first to pin the knight on a5. Although I do have knight c5 as well, which is quite interesting. I think I'll play knight d2 though. If f5, I think I'll play knight c5. So knight b6, I could take on e4. I can play f3, I guess. I kind of like f3 a little bit more, so maybe he'll take. I mean, he's getting a knight to c4 too, so it's not an easy position to play. I mean, it takes. Wait, what? Oh, he's got queen h4. Oh, yikes! He's got. Wait, so takes. Oh, whoa! Did I just blunder this completely? That's not good. So if I take. I don't know if I'm okay here, but I'm gonna play king f1 and ask him where is the mate, basically. Because if there isn't a mate, I'm probably okay. Plays rook f6. I think I play f4. So I open up the f3 square for my knight. This is very important. So without this f4 square, I'm just lost on the spot. It's still very tricky, though. It's not easy at all. So, hammer time! Hammer time, hammer time. Knight c4. I can trade, but that seems wrong. I'm going to play knight f3. Hit the queen. So, queen there, knight d3 maybe. Knight d3, rook g6, knight e5. Knight d3 looks right, because now I can play knight e5 hitting the queen. And this is crucial, too. So knight d6. He's trying to remaneuver it that way. So I'm going to play knight e5. He wants to go knight e4, I think. Maybe bishop e3. And in fact, it's worth noting, black does not have any actual mate threats now. Like, the whole mating idea went out the window. Now I could take or d5 maybe? Or knight g5. I think I'll just take. Not necessarily the best move, but I don't see any instant threat. Rook g6, I go knight e5 hitting the rook. Rook h6, but I don't see an actual threat again. So knight a3, hit the bishop. And once the bishop comes off, everything loosens up. I've got d5 as well. And this should be winning now. Maybe it's probably still very tricky, but this should be winning. d5, just keep on trying to open it up. Because black basically is playing for something here on the h file. I don't know what exactly anymore, but something. So I've got knight e5. I could also just go knight c4 again. Or wait, knight e5, queen g4. Okay, and if I take on e6, he's going to go bishop f4, I guess. So I will take on c7 and ask him, where's the mate? I'm basically 2 moves away. I'm de6 and rook d8. If I get those 2 moves in, I win. If rook g6, I have knight e5. If bishop h4, I assume I have to play. Wait, I have knight h4 maybe? Wait, then he's got knight g3, so it's still tricky. He still has knight g3 regardless. If knight c4. Okay, I'm way down on the clock though, so I guess I'm just too low on the clock. It's just too hard to play this with no time. It's just a draw, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. Okay. It's turbo mode. Free queen, baby. Come on. Yeah! Woo! There we go. Even with some lag, I still won that game on time. There we go. That's how you get it done. Guess I'll play knight e5. Takes e4, bishop g7. Knight f6 and castles. Maybe e6. Rook e8. Pretty standard. Could take. Play c5. Maybe. I wonder if c5 is playable. Probably it's bad, but I just want to see why it's bad. It looks bad, but I just want to see why it's actually bad. Bishop f4. Guess I'll take. E takes is fine. C takes is fine. Takes. a6. Stop knight b5. So there's no threat on the pawn. a4. Maybe knight h5. Hit the bishop. And bishop e5. Try to do something here on f4. Ah, but he's got queen d2. Little bit ugly. Oh, I had bishop f4. Oh. Bishop f4, I just forgot about that. Let's see. What can I do now, though? Maybe just bishop d7. Still can't push the pawn because I can take. Plays a5, logical. Maybe rook b8. I'm going to play b5 so I can take and put pressure on b2. Knight e2. I could play b5. Bishop b5 also. Maybe bishop b5 looks interesting, so I'm going to try it. g4. Maybe like knight f6 is no good. Or wait, I can take on d3, or I can play h6. Maybe I play knight f6, f4. So take. If he plays queen e4, I have bishop d4 check. If he takes on e5, I take on g5. There are tricks. So he does take. Throw on a check. Oh, but this is... this just doesn't work because my this just doesn't work because everything's... this just doesn't work. It just doesn't... Wait, f6? No, it just doesn't work. Or wait, do I have f5? Maybe I've got... Or 8... No, why didn't I play... Wait, h6? H6 was just winning. Why didn't I play h6? Rook a1, king h7? So f6, maybe like h6. Rook e1, rook f8. Rook e7. What's going on here? This is very, very tricky. Bill Borado says, that lag. Sorry, you guys, again, I've said it many times. I'll say it again. There's not much I can do about that right now. So bishop h4, I almost have to play g5, I think. Let's see. So if I play d3, rook e7, d2, rook d1, rook takes f6, maybe that's okay too. Rook c. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. So d3, rook e7, d2, rook d1, rook takes f6. If he takes, I take. King g2. Wait, if I play g5, so if I play d2, rook d1. I'm going to play g5 here. Queen h7 maybe. Queen f5. Oh, whoops. Oh. It's a very careless blunder. Thanks. Oh, he's got rook e6. Yeah. Just blunder that completely. Maybe I'll still try. Why not? Maybe doesn't really work though. I'm way too slow here. D4 maybe? H5. Wait, why did I do this? Why did I just do this? So stupid. Okay. Oh, and I was asleep too. Whoa, 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 what just happened to my mouse? I just lost my mouse. My mouse just got stuck. That being said, I mean, it was just gonna... I shouldn't have lost that game. That was ridiculous. Okay, last two. Bet the lag was pretty bad there at the end, though. Do you guys actually catch that, or was I dropping the frames at the end? Take. It's castles, e5, c3. Maybe knight c4, queen c7, knight e3 or something. Pretty decent. e1. Queen d2, rook d1. Yeah, so I was dropping the frames, you guys. Figures. Yeah, all right, you guys. Then this will be the last two games, then I'll stop for the moment. Bishop c2. I guess at b5, I can maybe take and go queen d6. Am I dropping again? No, knight f6. Okay, not quite. Maybe just h3. Bishop e6. I could play like d5 maybe. Or I could actually maybe take. Takes, knight e5. Reasonable, but I'll just play b3. Maybe c4 to play for d5 now. Maybe knight d5 at some moment. A lot of options here. So he plays a5. I'll just sidestep at queen c1. Queen c3 was possible too. I didn't really love it though, so now I've got to come up with some sort of plan. So c5 c5. No, he just takes. Knight f5 doesn't really work. Let's get aggressive. Let's do something fairly insane. I'll play g4. So, alright, so this will be the last to you guys, because obviously the connection's not great, and I apologize for that, but unfortunately there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So maybe like knight f5 now, because if takes, bishop moves, I've got f6 check with this long discovery on the king, so bishop f8. Now, I don't have to move the knight, but I will. I'll just go knight g3. So c5. I'll play d5, and maybe I'll just play a4, lock the whole queen side, and go for it all on the king side. This is kind of like a Spanish a little bit. Not quite the same thing, but a little bit. Like rook h1, rook g1. f5's never really a threat because I've got so much protection with the bishop, the knight, and the pawns. Maybe like king f1. And he can't do anything over here on the queen side. Now he's begging me. I'm going to go for it. If takes, I've got knight f5 check. Queen c8. Now knight f5 looks very interesting again. Why not? Because gf, king h8, queen h6, rook g8, I've got knight g5. Takes. Take with the e pawn, or... This is interesting. Or the... No, actually, because g5 isn't a move here, so... Wait, what am I missing? Isn't this just... Mate, or am I blind? Takes, knight takes, rook takes. It's just mate. Yeah, it's just mate. H5, rook g5. I mean, it's just checkmate. So he resigns. So okay, so I'll play one more game. One more for the road. E6, d5. This I'm not familiar with. Bishop b4, d2, maybe like knight f6. Not familiar with this at all. e4, really? Guess like, I don't know what this is actually. Guess I'll just castle. Bishop d3, maybe like, guess I'll take. ED5, maybe c6. Just try to open it up as much as I can. Knight e2, I guess I'll take. Takes with the knight, okay. This is a very, very strange game. So takes something. Probably I play knight d5 first. Takes, queen d2. Or I play... I don't really want to take, so maybe I'll just take and play knight a6, knight c5, something a little bit more normal. Bishop c2 I probably will actually take. I don't know with what. I think I'll take with the bishop. Play a5. I could play like rook e8 also. Rook e8 looks pretty reasonable just to go knight e4 if he plays b4. Plays knight c3. Logical. I could play d6. a6 doesn't look right. a5 looks kind of suspect. I guess I'll just exchange everything. And if it's a draw, it's a draw. There's not much I can do about that. Rook c1, I guess just like queen f6. Or wait, he's rook c7, I've got rook d4. Or do I? Maybe I don't have that. Oh. This plays rook e1. Thank you, Chessbay, for gifting a sub to Wreckful. I didn't see Byron. Is Byron in the chat? Guess takes, queen c8, queen d8. I don't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. Is Wreckful watching this? Queen c8, queen d8. 7, I could play like rook c5, maybe rook d2. This is obviously a draw with correct play. I just want to see if there's any way I can kind of keep the game alive. I mean, rook d2. Rook c5 is just a dead draw. Rook a5 is a draw. I mean, I don't see it. I'm going to go rook d2 and just make the draw, I guess. I'm not thrilled by this, but what to do? Chess is sometimes a draw. Rook c7, though. He doesn't want to take a draw. That's interesting. Okay, so now I think I will play h5 maybe. h6 maybe was there too. All the pawn moves are possible. h5 maybe is wrong because it's loose, but it seems like maybe in the end game it'll kind of matter maybe. So he plays g3. So he's giving me a... Wait, no, I can't take. So I guess I'll play h4. Now I always have rook b8, rook a8 to make a draw if I really need it. That's the one good thing here. Now he's still trying. He's doing interesting stuff now. Now he's like not taking the obvious draw. Maybe I play rook b8, rook c8. No, that's bad. I'll play b5. d3, maybe like... Now I can play rook b8 again and make a draw. I don't want to, but... I just don't see it, really. I just don't see it. I just don't see it here, you guys, so... not a whole lot to do, then. Ah, now he wants to play, okay. Queen f6? Like, it's very weird. This guy goes from, like, not trying to suddenly trying really hard. It's very strange. It's an original concept. Rook e4. I guess throwing a check. I could have played g6 right away. Why didn't I play g6 right away? Oh, and I just blunder queen c3. So careful. Okay, and I mean, I just blundered everything. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That was terrible. So slow. All right, 2 more, and then I'll stop. 2 more. Get back over 3100, and then I'll just stop for the night. That was so ridiculous, that last one. Stage 3. Maybe d3. Should be 3. Just moving too slowly as well. Too slow at the end of these games for some reason today, or this morning I should say. So I'll castle. Yeah, thanks Ben for the raid. Thanks for raiding and sending your followers over to my channel. Takes. Just moving way too slow at the moments when it matters. That's the main problem. Takes. Knight e7. I guess I could play d4. I'll play knight h4 here. Maybe sack at some point on f6 if I get the chance. So we'll see. King h8. Now he's asking me to sack, but it doesn't look clear, so I'm not going to actually do it. Knight g8. Play like queen g3. Probably like rook f3, rook f1. g6 doesn't look right. Now I can play like rook f1. Queen e8. Now I think I'll bring my knight back. Maybe play for knight c4. Maybe go knight h2, knight g4. Try to just play around against these kingside pawns. Queen d7. I think now I'll play d4, try to open it up, threaten to take twice on e5 because of the pressure on the rook on f8. King g7, logical move. Maybe now I'll go... Really need to bring this knight into the game somehow. So, where is the best square? e2 is possible, d5 is possible, h4 looks wrong. Wait, can't I just... Wait, I can just take because I've got knight e5. Oh, he's got queen d6. Oh... Very bad, very bad. Knight e5, queen d6 was I thought I just had knight takes e5, but he had queen d6. So anyway, it's still a good position. Thank you, Chessbait, for gifting a sub. f7. I'll play knight h4. Try to take control of this square again. Keep the d file. And keep knight d5 as well. Maybe now rook d7. Why not? Hitting the pawn on c7. So now I think I can take... Takes with the king, I've got knight f5. I think knight f5 looks right anyway here. Exchange, rook d8. I think I'll play rook f1. If rook d2... Okay, it doesn't play rook d2, so I'll take. Takes, maybe knight e4. If knight f5, queen f3. Oh no, knight f5 I can just take. What am I even thinking? Just take. What's wrong with me? Starting to just blindly miss stuff now. Let's see. Maybe h4 to play h5. queen d5. I guess I'll just go back c3. Queen d2, I think h5, queen c2, e4 looks good. 6, I guess. Don't love h5, but I... Whoa, f5. Whoa. Takes? Free pawn on e5? 97. No, queen h... g4, try to open it up some more. He's got queen g6. And I'm going to have to make another draw. Knight e3, I'm going to have to like check and... Knight c2, knight c5. I've got knight a6, just... Knight c5. I mean, I'm not worried about some draw now, so... He's got rook f3 always. Knight f5, just rook f8, I guess. King e1. Oh wait, knight e4 is bad. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, throw on a check. Throw on a check. Throw on a check. Now this is justice for the last game. This is poetic justice. There we go. That's justice for the nonsense in the last game. That's what he deserved. d4, d6, knight c6, of d5, knight e5 again. Probably I'll take. I'll just go back and play like e5 maybe, or c5. I guess I'll play e5. I don't know if e5 is right, but I'll play it. I mean, because he's going to get some quick stuff going over here, which could be kind of a rather big problem, actually. So I'll play knight e8. Probably play for f5. I guess I'll take with the knight. If I take, he's got knight b5. Pretty ugly stuff. Thank you, Kitty Kitty, for gifting a sub to Ben. Bishop c5. Okay, I guess just rook f7. So yeah, so you guys were wondering why I double click. I think I'm gonna actually go back. I'm gonna go buy like just a standard cordless Logitech. So I've been using this. What is it? This what's the mouse? It's like Razer Blade or Edge or something or whatever it's called. And I think actually it's much more sensitive because it's not just straight flat. The mouse, or not the mouse, sorry. The mouse itself. It's not the flat like kind of like normal Logitech that I'm used to. So I think I'm gonna go back to that shortly. So h3, maybe bishop h6, or b6 looks like a move. I don't love it. Queen g5's move. I guess I'll play a6. So I'm going to go back to like my standard Logitech. Thank you, Ruffled Biscuit, for gifting a sub. I'll play b6. If he wants to take, he can take. So it goes bishop b4. I guess I'll play bishop d7. I'm going to go queen g5 at some point pretty soon, I think. So he takes. Now he takes. Interesting. Knight a2. Now I'm going to go all in. I'm just going to go queen g5, f4, f3. So yeah, I think the double clicking might be the it might be the mouse itself actually, as far as one. Wait, rook c7. I can take a4. That's one move. I can take e4. No. f4 is possible, but I'll just take a4. Ah, but he's got queen b6, queen d8. Rook b7 or something? What's going on here? got wait, rook c1, bishop h6 or something. Just need to move quick though. Rook b7. I kind of thought he might do that. I can. I guess I have to take. Rook b8 maybe, or maybe fe4, bishop b4, rook b8. But yeah, so I think it might. I might actually not click that much. I think it might be. It might actually be the mouse itself, possibly. I'm not sure, but that's just a working theory that I have. So I can take. I mean, I guess I'll just play bishop e8, protect the pawn on g6. b2 is hanging. I'll hit the rook. Pawn's threatened, but he's got rook c2, which I conveniently overlooked. Let's play this. If takes, I've got rook a8, right? Or wait, no, I don't. Ugh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Put the bishop on f4, no escape square. Maybe b4, rook a3 or something. I guess, like, why not? If b5, just queen b6, I think. Maybe rook a4 was better. Well, b5, rook a5. So queen c8. So wait, if I take, and I take, if he takes king f7, I've got check, g3, so I take. But he can't take, so I check and go king f7. So I think he's just busted here. If bishop g6, okay, I don't know what this is, I just take. b6, I've got bishop b5. And I'm just making a queen. And there we go. So, yeah. Alright. So, alright, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I guess it's already morning here in India, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm guessing I'm still going to be in India until the 16th because there's a Blitz coming up. So, I would guess my next stream for sure will be on November 19th. 19th is a Monday, right? So it will be November 19th, the Arena Kings, which I think is at 3 p.m. Eastern, just because the connection here is not good enough. So, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the stream despite all the lag. Hope you enjoyed I think it was 2 adoptions, was it? Random should have been, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed all the games and this stream from India, and I'll be back on the 19th, probably not sooner because I'm busy on the weekend before the 19th. So, yeah, I'll be back on in 7 days on November 19th for the Arena Kings. So, hope you enjoy the stream, and until then, have a good week, everyone. All right, bye.